Okay, it looks like stream is actually working tonight, which is awesome to see and hear. La la. I have not launched anything. I just kind of hit go live because I was just hoping. Honestly, I was expecting to instantly see my bitrate just kind of fucking drop. And imagine if my camera was on. It's not. I could turn it on. We can make this a face cam stream. Dead ass. It'd be kind of funny to make it a face cam stream, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't really feel like it. Maybe another time though. I do feel pretty today. I just like walked in the rain though, so my makeup is like running, and I haven't taken it off yet. And I'm probably gonna take a shower after stream. I'm not gonna lie, but I could do a little bit of a. We're gonna do a shorter one, a short 2.5 hour stream tonight. Since everything is working, Jesus. I'm also in a really, like, I'm in a pretty good mood, all things considered as well, which is just great. And I think I want to take the day in stride. I want to have a productive day, which means I want to play video games, because that's productive with my time. So yeah, let's just hop into some more Trails to Azure. I'm fucking loving this game. This game is seriously so good. I've been like thoroughly enjoying this entire franchise so far, which has been lovely. I believe I already fed the cat, which is good to know. We are officially on chapter 3, and I'm going to check the walkthrough just to make sure there aren't any secret quests. I'm not going to spoil myself on anything else. Because I would like to not miss any. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so I believe we've already accepted and taken a look at all of our support requests. Alright. So we have cryptic stuff, which we have to do. One is in the general vicinity of Ursula Road, and the other is on the East Crosswell Highway. Alright. We have a couple, we have a monster extermination, stranger danger, and a hidden quest today. which is Hidden Quest Pierre's Marital Peril. Head to the police station at the administrative district. Speak to Vice Commissioner Pierre by the vending machine. All right, we're gonna go there immediately because I've only missed one hidden side quest, and I don't really want to miss any more. We already upgraded all of our new equipment as well at the end of last stream, which was pretty productive. And I'm gonna be running with this party today, I think. Not my optimal party, but I want to give everybody in the party some love as much as I can. We also spent most of our money in quartz, if I believe. Yeah, I don't have enough sepith for like anything crazy. What's up, Tressa? How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. All right. Let's check the terminal data. Oh, this is all done. Oh shit. Yeah, this is all deciphered. On our order. My name is Joachim Gunther, High Priest of D, therefore G. Z, therefore G. 6 years ago, our order was on the brink of extinction due to the efforts of the authorities and Bracer Guild. I alone escaped danger and took refuge in this land of origin. It was the guidance of the great D that helped me survive, so I could realize the ambitions of our order. Since the time will surely come, I will record data in each of these terminals on which they shall be based in New Testaments. To discuss the origins of our order, I will first have to turn to the abdominal history of the Zemurian continent. The Great Collapse, approximately 1200 years ago, marked the end of an advanced civilization and, with it, the established order, giving rise to the bloodshed and poverty of the Dark Ages. In their fatigue, the people committed a grave sin. They led themselves to be deluded by the flattery of pompous fools and accepted their invented self-centered cult with open arms. The fools Septian Church and their symbol that the goddess of the sky, the Dark Ages met its demise, and its faith spread throughout the continent. Let us consider, if said goddess truly existed, can we not assume that she would bestow equal salvation upon us all? However, disparity yet exists and people continue to perish in disasters and misfortunes. Does that mean said goddess discriminates upon whom she shall bestow salvation? This thought alone would be too ludicrous for words. In the end, she is merely an idol invented by the blank blank, which to amass power, a blank such simply does not exist. Having reached that conclusion, our predecessors embarked on a long journey to find a blank blank. Their efforts were not in vain for the dawn of the Middle Ages in the depths of this land. So don't know about that. This is mostly blanked out still. This is still mostly blanked out. Alright. We got a little bit of information. Show up a comment notebook. What do you got for me? It looks to me like you've got hard work filling out your comment notebook. I'd like to record your information to our database. Mind if I see it for a minute? With pleasure. Thank you very much. Here's your notebook back. And please accept this as a compensation for your hard work. 500 Mira, U material. Sure. Page wall of information terminal on Gnosis decrypted. Alright. Alright. Gnosis is a drug made from pleroma grass, a legendary plant which grows directly on top of septium veins. The way it is prepared together with D gives the user enhanced physical abilities and sensory receptivity, and draws out their latent power. These effects, however, are mere preparations. The real potential lies elsewhere. Gnosis allows users to link their mind to the revered spirit of D. Alright. We got some things. Margaret, how can you do this to me? You never had eyes for other men before. What changed? I have to do something before I lose her for good. I must. It's Vice Commissioner Pierre. Not often you see him on the first floor. It looks like something's troubling him. The SSS! How long have you all been standing there? Don't tell me you heard what I was saying just now. Well, we didn't catch anything specific, if that makes you feel better. Though you did mention something about a Margaret having eyes for other men. Oh, could that be the name of your favorite hostess, Vice Commissioner? How dare you! You watch your slanderous mouth! Margaret is the name of my missus. Mrs.? You mean your wife? Yes, you fool! Between losing my wedding ring and being passed over for the role of commissioner, she's been nagging me like never before. Wait, what am I doing telling you all this? Sounds like the vice commissioner is pretty whiffed. Evidently, he's in a tough spot with his wife right now. So be it. I have no other choices. Beggars can't be choosers at times like these. Look alive, SSS. I'm giving you a top secret mission. Straight from your vice commissioner. Top secret? What are you talking about? I'll be frank. I would like you to investigate my wife. You want us to look into your old lady? Would utilizing your position for private matters not violate department policy? You let me worry about department policy. Time is of the essence here. Consider it a formal support request or whatever they're called. If it makes you feel better. Now what do you say? I guess we could. What should we do? Help the poor guy out. We aren't marriage counselors. Okay. You clearly need a hand, so can you start over from the beginning? You'll really help me then? Good, I'll tell you everything you need to know, but not out in the open. Follow me up to my office. We can discuss the details there. We haven't been here since like a guy, since he yelled at us. Your wife has been seeing a host? That's right. As I understand it, she's been going to several such clubs lately. However, there's one host in particular whom she's been meeting with in secret. And you're positive this man is a host? I was about to ask the same thing. Don't you think you should have a little more faith in your wife? I do, but I decided to risk it all and find out for sure. That's how I came across the evidence in her purse. Margaret is meeting with a mysterious man named Clyde. It was right there in her daily planner. What kind of man has a name like that? It's a stage name. He has to be a host. I wouldn't call it irrefutable, but I won't say he's categorically wrong either. Dude's grasping for every straw I can find. So you think she's seeing a host, do you? I'm sorry to tell you, but I have never heard of one who goes by Clyde, and believe me, I would have. What? Seriously, Wazzy? Hey, it's a social business. Generally speaking, I know the names of all the hosts that work in the clubs in the entertainment district. I can't rule out the chance that he's some rookie who slipped by my notice, though. Wait just a minute. You seem awfully knowledgeable about all of this. Don't tell me you're the new addition to the SSS. The one who is, in fact, a host? Why, yes. Hi, V. How's it going? How are you doing? You scoundrel! You're a member of the police force. What would people say if they found out what you did off duty? Please try to calm down, Vice Commissioner. What matters right now is figuring out what exactly your wife has been up to. That's right. Trust us, we already tried to lecture him on that particular issue. There's no getting through it to him. Their words, not mine. Ugh. Back on topic, you mentioned searching through your wife's purse, correct? Not that I condone the act, but did you find anything else that might benefit our investigation? Well, let me think. Aha! Now I remember. Her appointment reminders also had a location penciled in alongside them. Apparently she's been visiting this restaurant in Central Square almost every afternoon. The restaurant in Central Square? You mean, if you accept? If this Clyde truly is a host, why would he meet your wife in broad daylight? It's not uncommon. A little secret tryst while the husband's at work. It happens more often than you'd think. Plenty of hosts have regulars they only meet with during the day. Then I'm right, aren't I? Again, Vice Commissioner, settle down. And could you stop riling him on purpose, Wazzy? Who, me? Why, I'd never. At any rate, I think we have a good grasp on the situation now. Would you mind stepping back and leaving the investigation to us? Fine. Whatever you think is best. Just make sure you get to the bottom of this. But do so with utmost discretion, am I clear? Understood. We'll get right on it. Man, I can't believe we agreed to this. To be fair, the Vice Commissioner did seem genuinely concerned about his wife. I think it's worth investigating until we see the truth for the matter for ourselves. If we must. So, where should we begin? Let's try the restaurant in Central Square first. If his wife has been there with this alleged host often, then we might be able to get some information with the two directly. That sounds like as good a plan to start as any. Shall we be off? Why is he so into this? Alright, the squad, yeah! The fucking squad. Alright, let's go to Central Square and go check it out. This is a secret side quest, the only one we have access to at the moment. And I think it's the only one this chapter. I could be wrong about that. Ba da 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 da. Okay, just day one stuff. I like this walkthrough because I can just look at it, and if I see hidden quest, I can just go to hidden quest. Then I don't have to spoil myself on anything, and I think that's super nice. Alright, let's head on in. Oh, I love the music. It's so good. I think, like, Crossbell Arc, the Crossbell music, like, city music, I think it clears almost anything that was in Sky, FC, and SC. Although I love, nothing clears Roland. Roland is peak and Zace is peak. Look. Haha, you have a keen eye, Margaret. Forgive me if I'm being a little out of line, but you truly are wasted on your husband. Oh, Clyde, you always have such a way with words. That's the man we were told about, and sure enough, he's the Vice Commissioner's wife. So this is Clyde, is it? He doesn't look like any host I've met before. We should grab a seat nearby so we don't call any attention to ourselves. There's a chance we'll manage to find something out. Understood. Let's split up and sit at different tables then. Hell yeah, girls table plus Lloyd. Lloyd is an honorary girly, I think. Oh yes, I looked over the pamphlet from before, and after seeing those photos, well, I just about fell in love on the spot. Did you now? Perhaps the two of us could go visit sometime then. If you like, I could even arrange for a room at the hotel. No, there's no need for that. I've already gone. The view is just magnificent. Not a single thing to complain about. That's wonderful. And it certainly simplifies things too. Now we can move the plans forward a bit and... They do seem comfortable around each other. It sounds like they're planning a trip to Michelin together. Still, something seems off. To start, the guy's been way too much of a kiss ass. We still don't have any decisive evidence yet, though. Let's keep listening in then. La da dum da. Well now, with that out of the way, I'll be excusing myself. Of course. Oh, and I'll see you again at the club? Ah, New Blonde in the entertainment district, yes. You can expect me there, ma'am. I wouldn't want to keep you from what you've been dreaming of any longer than necessary. I can hardly wait. I guess the date's over. What should we do, Lloyd? We have yet to find out anything concrete. Let's keep tailing them. Randy, Wazzy and I will go after Clyde. Ellie, Tio, and Noel, you three follow Margaret. Make sure you don't get spotted no matter what. Understood. Let's blow this joint. Things are so heating up nicely. Dude, Wazzy's just here for the fucking drama. Sorry to keep you waiting, Clyde. I brought what we had discussed. Clyde received a briefcase. Yes, thank you very much, sir. So, how'd things go? Well, very well, actually. She's been quite enthusiastic about the idea. We'll be closing the deal later at New Blonde. That's good to hear. Well, it's almost time for a new cruise to ship to leave. I'll head back to Michelin and make sure everything is in order. So up to you now, Clyde. Secure this contract, I'll rock you straight to the top of the firm. Hold me down, sir. Interesting. Okay, Clyde, you got this. Is he trying to sell something or is he trying to get laid? Fuck, he's getting away. La, 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 la. There he goes. That guy sure is fired up. From the sound of it, he's meeting up with the Vice Commissioner's wife at New Blanc. What should we do now? No need to keep tailing him now that we've got what we need, right? Yeah, let's contact Ellie and the others. We should regroup at police headquarters for now. I think we have just enough to nail down who this Clyde person really is. No sex. I don't know if they're going for sex. I hope not, because that means his wife is cheating. Afterwards, Lloyd contacted Ellie and the others who had stayed shadowing the Vice Commissioner's wife. They decided to meet at the police department to relay the information to the Vice Commissioner. Well, how did the investigation go? Has my wife been having an affair with a host or what? Please calm down, Vice Commissioner. Ellie, what happened when you trailed Miss Margaret? Well, we watched her as closely as we could, but we didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. She eventually went back home in the residential district. And she didn't meet anyone else on the way. However, she does plan to meet this Clyde person at New Blanc later. What? What does he think he's doing, taking my wife to a seedy place like that? No, that's the last straw. I'll assemble an entire SWAT team and then storm New Blanc. I told you to calm down, Vice Commissioner. Last thing you want to do is send armed officers there, you know, considering who owns the place. Well, what am I supposed to do then? Every second we waste, that host gets closer to sinking his lecherous fangs into my Margaret. I don't think you have to worry about her falling prey like that. At least not as far as hosts are concerned. What do you mean? Wazzy had it figured out from the start, but I don't think this Clyde is a host at all. Pardon me? Well, if he isn't a host, then what an idio's name is he? I think he's just a regular-ass salesman. I doubt he's a con artist. From what we could tell, Clyde is most likely a salesman. A salesman? Going off his speech patterns, it did sound like he wanted to sell something, not just his body or a good time. Just not his body or a good time. Exactly. His attitude in itself is proof that he's anything but a host. Gentlemen such as myself work hard to give lonely mesdames a brief reprieve from their otherwise painfully mundane lives. A top-class host escorts his lady with courtesy, but he would never humble himself more than necessary. We aren't there to grovel. I don't know if I put it quite like Wazzy did, but my conclusion is more or less the same. From what I could tell, Clyde and your wife didn't look like at all they were having an affair. If pushed, I'd say they came off more as a buyer and seller. That's the impression I got anyway. And seeing as they've met several times now, it wouldn't be unreasonable to say they're working on a business deal of some kind. Even if this is all true, just what sort of purchase is he sweet-talking my wife into? Well, if we keep running with this theory, I think we can figure out what kind of salesman he is. Clyde most likely deals in... It's either real estate or stocks and bonds, but I feel like real estate makes a little more sense. Real estate. And so he is trying to sell her a property? Now that you mention it, Michelin came up during their conversation at Vincept. At first I thought it was about a vacation, but that pamphlet suggested otherwise. Yeah, it was probably promoting upscale properties for sale in Michelin. Plus, after we tailed him to the Harbor District, Clyde received something from a man in a suit. That's right. The way they spoke to each other gave me the sense that it was his boss. He might have been delivering himself a contract of some sort that needed her signature. If we piece this all together, Clyde is a real estate agent who's been talking to your wife about buying a property. And it's going along smoothly. Miss Margaret was so receptive, she even went to Michelin herself to scope out the location. Assuming this is all true, it would explain why she's been meeting with this man so often. Yeah, it's all starting to fall into place. And today, they entrusted the final negotiations, which means the contract will be signed during their meeting at New Blanc. Yes, I think I got the gist of it now. Wait just a second. That would mean Margaret is trying to buy property in Michelin without even consulting me, wouldn't it? I'm not made of money. Does she know how little a vice commissioner makes? Just how does that woman expect to scrounge up that kind of mirror? Maybe she took out a loan? That's a possibility. He may have even convinced her to take out an unreasonably large one. This is worse than I could have imagined. I know what I must do. I'm gonna storm the new blonde myself. I'm not gonna let this shark swindle my wife right under my nose. I'll give this Clyde fellow a piece of my mind and drag Margaret out of there if the last thing I do. Thus spoke the hen-pecked husband. I feel like we just flipped some horrible switch inside of him. And I'll tell you what, we're already here, so why don't we all go and lend you a hand? It wouldn't be wise to charge in the new all by your lonesome, don't you think? I can't argue with that, but is that really the reason you want to go? You have a real penchant for chasing drama, you know that, Wazzy. I haven't the slightest clue what you mean. I fucking love him so much. I love him so much. Regardless, if we don't hold him back, I highly doubt anybody else will. Yeah, we don't got much choice. I'm not too stoked about it, but I think I can get us into the place. My old pal Zax is probably on bouncer duty at the door right about now. What the devil is you all mumbling about over there? I'm head of a new blonde. If you're coming with me, that's final. Yes, sir. And that's what's up. Think you can let us squeeze on by, Zax? Oh, and we'll want to keep this a secret from Shirley and Uncle Sigmund, but I'm sure you already knew that part. I was just wondering why you show up again. Didn't think it'd be as an errand boy, though. You have lost your touch, huh, Commander Randolph? Just like the young miss said. Stop calling me that already. I guess Randy must know this, Jaeger. Alright. I'll look the other way this once, then give it as a little favor from me to you. Just don't stir up any trouble inside, got it? I won't say a peep to the young miss or the vice leader either. Sound good? Just Andy. Well, I played my part. Looks like they haven't arrived yet, so you better go inside if you're gonna ambush them. I think I'm gonna sit this one out, though. That's fine. We should keep a lower profile anyway. Well, I'm going in one way or another. Then decide amongst ourselves who else will be joining me. Someone's worked up about this. His bravado has carried him too far to back down now. I'll go. I've been looking forward to this since we took his request. The Vice Commissioner, Lloyd, and myself should be plenty, yes? Yeah, that should work. The rest of us will remain here on standby then. Make sure to contact us with your Enigmas if you need backup. Will do. Okay, you two. Let's head inside. Yes! In we go! Okay, we've requested that your wife and that man be seated at the table over there once they enter the club. I see. That'll do just fine. If it turns out he really is some crooked real estate agent, I'll see it to his rest myself. Believe me when I say I'd love to see that. Don't look now, but I think that's them over there. Saw people playing this game on my campus's game room? Really? That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. I think a lot of people have been getting into Trails this year, not just because of the Sky remake being announced, but just in general, it feels like a lot of people, like, word is somewhat spread around about this series, and I'm really excited. It's super cool that I'm, like, getting into the series at the same time as a bunch of other people, which is really, really cool. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something to drink real quick. I had a mug over here. I, like, super ADHD brain, like, place something down in the intention to go get something and they forgot, so I'll be right back. Like, literally, like... I'm gonna do something I don't normally do. I am gonna light a candle. I hate candles. But, for some reason, birthday? It's not my birthday anymore. My birthday was a month ago. It's 8 p.m. and I shouldn't drink coffee, but I'm gonna do it because I kind of just want something nice. I like drinking coffee. I'm also gonna take my afternoon meds real quick, if that's okay with you all. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Excuse me, I have a reservation for 2 under Clyde. Ah, yes. Right this way, sir. Hello, Jeff Gamer. Welcome. My, but this is a fancy club. Oh, this is your first time visiting Margaret? No, I think you've already seen everything Crossbill has to offer with your husband so high up in the police. Oh, please, that's a riot. He may be the vice commissioner, but his salary is peanuts. He'd much rather drink the night away with some hostess at a dingy bar than take his own wife out to dinner. My apologies. Oh my gosh, there was a little bubble above Lloyd's head. That fucking, they're like hiding over there. My apologies then. It may only be at noon, but allow me to kickstart the proceedings by buying you a drink. Oh, peanuts. I'd be happy to accept. Don't worry, Vice Commissioner. Quiet you. I don't need you telling me what to do. So what's a snooty little tampering is beyond my means. Dingy bar suits you better. What's so wrong with that? Nothing besides your overwhelming inferiority complex. Bringing him with us was a mistake. Shall we get down to business then? Clyde retrieved what appeared to be a contract from his briefcase. As you requested, the purchase agreement for the villa in Michelin's residential area. Simply sign your name on the dotted line and it's all yours. I've been waiting for this moment. I'd be more than happy to sign. You're right, it's a contract for a property at the resort. So what's the plan now? We still haven't learned whether this deal is up and up or not. Stay. Stay away from my wife, you charlatan! Oh, god damn it. What? Pierre? Oh no. This can only go well. What in the world are you doing here? Cancel this deal at once, Margaret! This crooked realtor is swindling you! I beg your pardon? Now hold on just a moment. Crooked? I haven't done anything wrong in the least. Oh, funny joke, comedy man! You can't fool me! Pierre, you're whining and dining my wife! Buttering her up into taking some kind of ridiculous loan on this property, aren't you? Pierre, it'll be cold day in Gehenna before that you sink your grubby claws into us like that. Pierre. Stay silent, woman! As the CPD's vice commissioner, Pierre! Oh my god, she's pissed. I'm sorry, Snookums. That was the quickest surrender I've ever seen. Did you hear that whip crack? You go, Margaret. Goddess, how do I put up with you? You're supposed to be a vice commissioner. How could you so blindly jump to the wrong conclusion and treat this man like a criminal? Have you no shame? Well, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Hold on. You say this is all a misunderstanding. Wait, it is? Wow, really out of plan. Well, now I'm hooked. Go on, Margaret. Spill that tea and don't leave it drop. I fucking love Wazzy so much. He's just here for drama. He's just here for drama. I fucking love him. Very well. Firstly, Clyde here is a respectable realtor who deals in luxury properties. Your assessment was wrong to begin with. There's nothing crooked about him at all. Well, I don't understand. We don't really have enough funds to splurge something like that. Actually, I recently took up trading stocks in my spare time, and I've been making a tidy profit ever since then. The Ono is really well timed. These past few days have earned me much more than your salary could in half a decade. Stocks? To be honest, my patience with you has reached its limit. You're a pitiful man who can hardly look his own wife in the eye. Even your position was only earned through luck and connections. And I don't know if it's just so you can avoid being at home with me, but your late night drinking binges are straining our finances. You were in a much better mood when you thought you were the next commissioner in line after the old one was dismissed. But when the other vice commissioner was chosen over you, your sour grapes had made you grouse and complain incessantly ever since. Isn't that a little harsh, ma'am? Quite honestly, I don't think I could live with you any longer. That was the only reason I consulted Clyde. I hope to use my earnings to purchase a home for myself. The plan was to separate from you before eventually filing for a divorce. Originally, that is. Out come the claws. Now it's getting good. Were you born without the ability to feel compassion? Wait, did you just say originally? Huh? Yeah, I did. You organized all of this because you were afraid of losing me, didn't you? Up to now, you've been too afraid of me to step foot in the house. I'm impressed that you went through with all of this. So tonight, I want you to come home so that we can sit down and talk this through together. Margaret! I'm very sorry, Clyde, but we're going to have to put this purchase on hold. That can't be, Margaret! We were so close. It's not as if I canceled the deal entirely, but it was wrong of me to negotiate alone. I look forward to discussing this again in the future. Pierre and I may not be separating, but the property still interests me. I'm sure I'll purchase it eventually. I would have preferred to close the deal today, but I suppose I can't force you to sign a contract. I'll just excuse myself then. Damn. She's not leaving his ass? That's crazy. Turns out Clyde wasn't guilty of anything in the end. It makes me feel kind of bad for suspecting him the way we did. Oh, who cares about his feelings? What matters is that we kept the Vice Commissioner's sinking marriage afloat. I should be going too, Pierre. I'll see you again tonight. We have plenty to discuss, so come straight home after work, understood? Yes, Snookums. And so he dons the leash yet again. Excellent work today, SSS. We are glad that everything worked out in the end. It's a relief to know your wife wasn't being taken advantage of. That's all well and good, yes, but now I'm going to be paying up the nose for a bill I've never seen before. Thank the goddess we're not getting a divorce, at least. I suppose we can use the new place as a weekend retreat. Margaret did seem charmed by it, for what it's worth. Yeah, man, sometimes you gotta give in and let the lady have what she wants. Besides, the funds are coming out of her own stock market earning in the first place. Which is a whole different can of worms. How did Margaret ever manage to... Oh, guys, no offense, Lloyd. That's if I needed another reminder of how much more capable she is than me. You reap what you sow, as they say. Be that as it may, as long as I'm still a married man at the end of the day, I'm grateful. Yeah, my thanks, SSS. Anytime, Vice Commissioner. You can always count on us. And we'll just show ourselves out now. Alright, so that was completed. Holy shit. Is Kia here anywhere? Apparently we can talk to her. Also, I want to put... I have items for people, I think. I got him a surfboard, right? Oh no, did I not? Oh no, the surfboard is there. Oh, it's up there. Okay. For a second I just got scared. I thought I didn't save. Hello, Nihao 16. Welcome. Alright. How are you doing today? I thought I had another decoration for someone. Oh, hey guys. Is everything okay here? You haven't been the same since you visited Shizuku yesterday. I'll be okay. Hey, Lloyd? Is it gonna be hard to fix Shizuku's eyes? Hey, thank you for the follow. I very much appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your time here. And welcome, welcome. Well, Probably, if I had to guess. It doesn't sound like the surgery was a complete failure, but she still has a long way to go. I see. Hey now, Keto. I know it's hard, but you can't let it get you down forever, right? Last thing Shizuku wants for you is to be all in the dumps because of her. Randy's got a point, Kia. And Shizuku needs you now more than ever. Your encouragement and friendship are the best medicine she could ask for. Yeah, you guys are right. I have to cheer her up the next time I see her. That's what best friends do for each other. Thanks, guys. I'm feeling a little better now. Yeah, I promised the others I'd go play with them, so I should get going. Oh, sure. Just be careful out there. What's happening in game? We are... If you have never seen this before, this is Trails to Azure. It is in the Trails series. This is the 5th game. Right? Yeah, 5th game. And it was the 2nd game in an arc. And right now, we are police officers, and we're just doing some side questing right now. And I love these characters very, very much. It's hard to explain what the story is, because it's honestly kind of complicated. But still, I like it. These are good games. On this stream, I typically play lots of RPGs, and we really have like comfy, cozy vibes. I voice act to the best of my ability. I'm not a professional voice actor, but I like putting my own voices to characters. It's very fun. I get into it. It's a fun time. And we also play like cozy games every once in a while. Do you think she'll be okay? I sure hope so. At the very least, she perked up almost instantly just now. No time to mull it over. Let's get going. What is your favorite character? What color of hair? I'd be too easily... My favorite favorite character in this game? Probably Lloyd. The one with the brown hair to my immediate left. Probably Lloyd. And also... it's hard to pick favorites here, because I really like Lloyd, I really like Ellie, I really like Randy, Tio, they're all good. But, like, my favorite character in the series so far... Her. Definitely Estelle. My goat. She's the main character of the first 2 games, and she was in the last one. Alright. So we got all that sorted out. Let's just go report that. Alright. The Taste of Crossbell. Crossbell News Service is planning to publish the Gorman's Guide to Crossbell. God damn it. Oh, man. That would be over on... Harbor District. To the Crossbell News Service. Welcome to the Crossbell News Service. Hello there, SSS. Are you here on official business? Good morning. Yeah, we came to follow up on a support request from the CNS. It was something about needing help with a gourmet guide. Oh, of course. Thank you all for coming. Are you able to start the request right away? Our stomachs are ready. Yeah, we can begin whenever. Understood. If I could just have you wait on the 2nd floor, then the staff member in charge of the request will tell you the details. Of course. Hello, my dearest SSS! Sorry to keep you waiting. I had a feeling it was going to be you, Grace. The probability was high from the start. Well, don't sound so disappointed. Can't you show at least a little enthusiasm? It's been forever since our last collaboration. If I recall correctly, your previous support request sent us on a triple across the state. I mean, SSS is the Special Support Section. It's the Special Support Section division of the police force. We do, like, basically odd jobs for the public. As well as, we like, investigate, like, sort of outside of the police. Yeah, I'm really into the lore. I like the lore. Lore is fun. Wait, just what are you planning to have us do this time? The request said something about gathering material for a gourmet guide, no? You know it. I got a proposal from the Crossville Business Owners Association a while back. Apparently they were inspired by Mayor Kreis's efforts. Long story short, the CNS is teaming up with them to put out a gourmet guide. In conjunction with the Business Owners Association, what exactly does that entail? Basically, they plan to feature the best eating establishments in Crossville State. And in addition to coverage, each place is going to offer discounts and offer deals to readers. You know how it is. Keep Crossville and Mira local and all that jazz. Pretty nifty little plan, wouldn't you say? I think I get it. That sounds pretty innovative. Yo, that gaming author, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful night, day, wherever you are. Sure, but let's get to the chase. Part of this guide is going to feature gourmet recommendations from some of Crossville's most prominent figures. Like Maribel Croix from IBC, for example, or Isla, Theodore, and Eugene from Arc-en-Ciel. The goal is to get people talking by having some of Crossville's celebrity citizens share their #1 picks. And that's where the SSS comes in. You'll be taking part too. That is quite the request. I can't deny that it's piqued my interest. But does the SSS really belong in a lineup like that? I ain't too keen on it either. It's always nice to be shoulder to shoulder with Isla and Maribel, don't get me wrong. But I don't really think we'd be drawing in readers the same way they will. Let's not mince words here. We're the filler. No way, you can't seriously think that, can you? You guys have been blowing up. You've got a real fan base these days, you know? In fact, we've been getting lots of requests for lurid candidates of your everyday lives. Please don't. I'm just joking. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that you guys are popular in your own right. If that wasn't the case, I would have never asked you here in the first place. Fair enough. What would you like us to do then? So you're on board. Good. Let me give you the deets. First, you're gonna head to whatever restaurants or food carts you can think of and try their fare for yourself. What I want is for each of you to find a dish that speaks to your soul. It's gotta be the bee's knees, nothing else. After that, I'll have you all write a little article of your findings here at the CNS. So we're gonna have to go to eateries around the state and choose our personal favorites among them. One problem though, what if one of us doesn't come across anything they like? Then why are you living here? Have some faith, Noelle. You know how big Crossville is. I'm sure you can find at least one thing that tickles your taste buds. But if it really comes down to that, I'll just have you write a little something about all the spots you checked out. But that's only as the last resort. Ideally, all 6 of you should have a favorite dish to introduce to our readers. Which means we're into at least 6 different places. Anything we should look out for or avoid, maybe? Let me think. Oh yeah, sorry, but everything at Michelin has already been covered, and someone else is doing the bars. Other than that, knock yourselves out. What a shame. That takes Trinity off the list, too. Too bad. I'm sure Abbas will be disappointed to miss out on all those potential new customers. Sorry, Wazzy. I'll put in a word for it with the guys handling the bars. Oh, I've already gotten in contact with all the eligible spots, so don't worry about the tab. We're paying. As long as you identify yourselves, we'll be happy to serve you their signature samples. That sounds lovely. And so you just have to try 6 places minimum, excluding bars or anything in Michelin. Thank you for the hydration. I appreciate it. It's a lot of reading. I have a drink next to me, so we're all good. The main challenge is going to be pacing ourselves. We'll need to eat quite a lot for every one of us to find a favorite. Yeah, there's no rush. Take your time and savor everything Crossville has to offer. And once you're all done, return to the CNS and you can report your findings. If I'm not in, just let Tria know, and I'll get back to the office in a jiff. Got it. We'll get started then. Okay, what's the combat system of this game? Why don't we go find out? Let's just... Old mine monster extermination. A dangerous monster. Megalo bat has been sighted in the old deserted mine outside Mainz. So we can start that quest and also take our freaking car. I think I got something. I kind of fuck with the cool layout. It's time! Alright, let's go to Mainz Mining Village. So if you can actually check out, Hi there, welcome to Durziel Inn. Hello, we're with the special support section. We're here about a request. To explain their mission to gather gourmet recommendations. I tried to play read games, but it's so much text that I forget what's happening. That's okay. I view my streams as sort of, they're kind of like interactive audiobooks. That's kind of the vibe I go for, is I like reading a lot, and I like telling stories a lot. So I like playing RPGs on stream a lot, and just like reading out loud and seeing, and whoever likes to enjoy the story with me, they can. So you're the ones handling that CNS. Already gave me the gist. How about this? I'll cook you up a main specialty. Stamina steak. I can only hope our stomachs have the room to spare. Oh, you kids have a lot of other places you need the sample, don't you? I'll prepare some bite-sized servings in that case. We appreciate the consideration. Lloyd and the team ate the stamina steak. Dang, even one bite on its own is pretty filling. So what do you want from a good steak? Yeah, I'm feeling more energized already. Definitely is fun to read the dialogue yourself. Exhausting in games as dialogue heavy as this series, but it makes for a pleasant stream experience. That's good to hear. I like that. I'm not gonna lie, my voice, definitely at the end of all of these streams, definitely I'm like, holy shit, I talked a lot, but it's all worth it. I'm adoring these games so far. Although, I kinda have to keep my ass off of Twitter right now, cause Kai spoilers, and motherfuckers love I'm on Trials Twitter now, and it is awesome. I've interacted with so many cool people now, because I stumbled onto RPG Twitter. But oh my god, you guys love talking about Cold Steel. I'm not there yet. I keep getting minor little spoilers that aren't really big important plot points, but I'm like, stop. I already know which game Estelle is in, and I know that some of the SSS is in there too, and I'm really excited to see them again, but yeah, I'm feeling more energized already. Well, of course, stamina is essential for miners, you know. Pair this dish with a beer, and you'll be digging away like a grandma in no time. I can't say being a miner sounds particularly attractive when you put it that way. Cold Steel's a massive arc. It's too easy to see people talking about it. I see 2 people talking about Crossbell. And there's every time I see anyone talk about Crossbell, they're like, that's mid. I'm like, no fucking shot. True, but Gantz and the others seem to enjoy it well enough. Well, mains miners are some of the manliest men in all of Crossbell. Anyway, if you kids ever need a nice hearty meal, you know where to come. You bet we do. Alright, so we check. So people say Crossbell's mid. Zero and Azure are easily my favorites in the series so far. I love Zero. I rate Zero a 9 out of 10. So far, out of all the games we played, we can go in order. We can, Sky FC, it's a 9 for me. It's very humble. It's very cute. I love it. The plot twist is insanely good. One of the best plot twists I've ever seen in an RPG. I'm not gonna lie. SC is a 10 out of 10 game. I don't give 10s often. I give a lot of 8s and 9s. Oh shit, I need to go talk to the mayor. I give a lot of high counts, but rarely do I actually give out 10 out of 10s. But Crosscode has a 10 out of 10 for me. Sky SC is absolutely a 10 out of 10 game. It does everything right. The only character in Sky that I just don't really care about is Zin, because he doesn't fucking do anything. Or really have a reason for being in there, except for Walter being there. Except to fight Walter, which is I didn't even get that scene in SC because I didn't use him ever. Speaking of, would you mind holding on this to me just in case? Hold mine key. Laura, are you sure this is alright? We are outsiders after all. I know I can trust you SSS folk. Did your investigation take you out there for any reason? Feel free to answer. We recently replaced the ladder, so it should be easy to move around inside. But thank you, we'll make sure to keep this key safe. Awesome. Zin doesn't have much presence at all, so honestly I kind of forget about him sometimes. I think I put him in one thumbnail because I was going into one of the tower segments. Near the later mid to transition to mid to late game. Whoops. And I was like, oh god, he's under level. And then I realized that this game's EXP system is goated as fuck and has exponential growth with lower level party members, so you don't have to grind. I did 3 battles and he was caught up. It was insane. Sky, third chapter, I think I gave it either an 8.5 or a 9. I really like that game. I really, really like it. Although, that one star door, we know the one. That fucked me up. Okay, I'm gonna guess that the, I wonder if I can one-shot these guys. Oh, I can. Definitely gonna be just smacking the hell out of anything I come across. There he is. Alright, someone in chat wanted to know what the battle system is like. That's a lot of bats. We have basic. Alright. You know what? I could serve it. We have attacks, crafts, and arts. Arts are magic spells. Crafts are special character abilities. S-crafts are big abilities that we use the CP meter for. And then... honestly, I might just start off with a... Braveheart, Strike Heaven. We'll... Bridge. How many can I hit with this? I can hit 4. We'll do Brave Hearts. I haven't seen this animation in a while. Nice. Controller. It's been so long since I played this game, I forgot how much I love the mini boss thing. It's really good. My controller's being funky. Yeah, Wazzy, just go in, why not? Nice miss. A double miss? Get fucked. The evasion tank. The evasion tank! Oh my god! They can't touch him! Let's go, Wazzy! They can't touch him! See Death Spiral. Okay. Ouch. Since Ellie's not in the active party, I could swap. I could give Tio the pixie ports. Oh. Spin. That's one guy down. Uh-oh. Confuse isn't great. But... fuck them up, Noelle. Blast them away. Riddle them with bullets. Or holes or whatever. Evasion tank strats are kind of broken. Especially in the crossbow games, it feels. What can I do now? Oh, they didn't kill him? Damn. Whatever, he dies now. Nice. Pretty fun fight. Oh, we're close to level ups. Alright. Oh, I got a craft book. Look at that. It was. I just forgot that these guys always have craft books. Look at that. It was hiding a craft book. I think this one is geared towards Tio and Noelle's weapon of choice. Shall we begin testing it, Noelle? I'm game if you are. Let's do this, Tio. Tio and Noelle learned Blast Hammer. I'm excited to use that. I love it everyone has combination crafts with each other. It's super nice. Super cool. Something I do a mechanic I do kind of miss from Sky though is in Sky Chapter 2 and 3 we had like in the crafts menu you could do the group attacks. Now it's just Team Rush on the bonus board, which I don't mind it being like a bonus thing at all. I just kind of wish it was an option, considering that basic attacks are actually like really good now. After like, I feel like in FC and SC, Magic was very, very broken, and crafts were honestly quite dog water. Like, crafts were really, really bad. And we're gonna let's check out every gourmet spot. So I wonder if the kitchens at the gates count. We could always check. But I always it was like Magic was broken in Sky. Okay. Hey Randy, I see you brought the SSS along too. Anything I can get you? Hey Estella. We're actually here on business, you see. The SSS explained their mission to gather gourmet recipes or recommendations. Now that you mention it, I think that does ring a bell. Here, I'll serve you up some of the bellyful hot pot I usually make for the guardsmen. So that the bell guard unit likes hot pot too. Who knew? My appetite is whetted. Glad to hear it. Sit tight and I'll bring a fresh pot right over. Lloyd and the team ate the bellyful hot pot. My, you can almost feel it warming you up from the inside. It doesn't skimp on the meat to make room for all the vegetables either. You couldn't ask for a more nourishing dish. The CGF training can get pretty rigorous. The guardsmen need filling foods like this if they want to last. It's no wonder. We often have hot pot parties, but everyone always ends up fighting over who gets the biggest chunks of meat. When Randy was here, he would even sneak bites from other people's plates. Why am I not surprised? Guy's gotta take care of himself, you know? Cute. Oh, it doesn't actually cure it doesn't heal up CP. I thought it did. But yeah, Magic was very broken, but in Sky the Third, I feel like crafts were actually really good in that game. Not as good as they are in this game. In this game, they're crazy. They're, like, really good. They have that good balance of Magic being good and, other things. I don't want to go here. I can go to St. Ursula Medical College, because I want to visit Shizuku, apparently. Maybe Cecile. Oh yeah, I was gonna... I didn't use arts for a long time because of the delay. I didn't realize how broken they were in Sky until long after I beat them. Yeah, I feel like the delay is like the only drawback. And even then it's not even that high. Yeah, while Ellie has that on, we can just switch these around. Why do you have this? I think it's so you can have so you have a lot of arts. Okay. Hey, 537 ATS is very good. I think this is about to level up soon too. It is. Like, Earthwall spam was so broken in Sky. Because it used to only cost 30. And then I think they made it cost 80 in Sky the Third. Or no, they made it cost like, they made it cost 80 in like Sky second chapter and the third, and then in this game, like the equivalent of Earthwall is like 180 SP, and it's an S break, so. Which it's broken. It should be. It was so spammable. More often than not, you just have a party member dedicated to Earthwall. Usually, whoever was like one of the shitty characters. Sort of. We're from the CPD Special Support Section. We're here about a request we received. The SSS explained their mission to gather gourmet recipes. I don't know why I keep reading the word recommendations, recipes. Alright, the gourmet guide. Someone from the CNS did get in touch with me about that. There's just one problem. What do you mean? The dish I'm offering needs a lot of time to cook properly. And unfortunately, I just plumb ran out. So sorry, but I'm afraid you're gonna have to wait until I whip up another round. That's a bad break for us, but if there's no dish, there's no dish. Pardon me, how much time will it take before the next batch is ready? I just started on the known one last night, so it should be done in about 48 hours from now. Come see me the day after next, I'll hook you up. It simmers for 3 whole days? That must be some rich flavors you're drawing out. I look forward to tasting the final products. Oh, you're gonna love it. Just don't forget to drop by again once it's done. What's the... Okay, this is a long, so I can wait for this for sure. Let's go see if we can visit our girls. I fucking love this song. It's so homey. I'm told that the SSS has taken on the cryptid investigation. My apologies. Such matters are typically under Bracer jurisdiction, but with me being away from the guild right now, knock it off. You don't need to worry about that. Still, joint investigation. Not like my kids are biting off more they can chew. Trust them to take care of things that are for today, at least. So you say. Come on, you know as well as anyone how much they've grown this year. Besides, you should be enjoying this time together while you have it. You don't get to do this nearly enough. If you ask me, Dad's place at times like this is right beside his daughter. I'm in your debt, Sergey. Thank you, Chief. It's very kind of you. Pardon us. Oh. The SSS. What are you guys doing here? I told them I'll be coming along since all of you are supposed to be busy today. Sorry about that, Chief. We wanted to check in on Shizuku ourselves. Whoa. Thank you for... She opened her fucking eyes. That's scary. Thank you for visiting, SSS. Oh, Shizuku, I've never seen you with your eyes open like that. Does that mean your sight is back? No, not exactly. Dr. Celine did everything that she could with the operating surgeon. On paper, the procedure was a success, but her vision has not fully recovered. All that has returned thus far is her ability to perceive light around her. Not so. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't worry about me, everyone. I'm okay. But since you're all here, would it be alright for us to take a walk to the roof together, Father? That'd be nice. I was just starting to think it's a little crowded in here. We could all use some fresh air. But Shizuku just had surgery. Shouldn't she be taking it easy? Doctor said her condition's stable, so long as she isn't exposed to strong light for an extended period of time. Seeing us today, it's a little overcast. Shouldn't be any issue taking her outside. I'll inform the staff. Would you all help Shizuku out of bed and make sure she's ready to go? I can't give him a voice that does him justice. So, the Divine Blade of Wind is a soft spot for his darling little girl. Add him to the list, I suppose. He always like that. Father is a kind man once you get to know him. Yeah, have him go for a little jog, skip, and walk with the guy. We're up for it. I'm excited already. That makes me happy that she opens her eyes now. Even though she can't see fully yet, but... Watch your steps, Shizuku. I will, Father. The breeze is so nice, and the sunlight is so warm. I almost forgot how bright it could get. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, Shizuku. Now that I think about it, Arios did mention something about you being able to perceive light again. I'm still not able to make out any details, but yes, that's right. I can sense how bright it is now. Almost like there's a white haze all around me. A white haze? I think I can imagine it. Your eyes know there's light there, but it's not the same as having vision. You don't have to be sad for my sake, everyone. I'm very happy with how well the surgery went. You are? Well, at first I was upset that I didn't get all my eyesight back, of course. At that point, I started giving up hope that I was ever going to get better. Shizuku, But after thinking about it, I realized that this is the first treatment I've ever had that's made this much progress. That means my eyes can still get better, even if it takes a long time. It gave me a reason to believe again. Plus, I don't want to let Father, Kia, and everyone at the hospital who's been supporting me. So I'm not gonna give up. I want to continue my treatment. Shizuku, you're amazing. Not everyone has that kind of strength. Well, I don't know if I'd call it strong. I still need everyone's help. Without Father here to pay my hospital bills for me, I don't know what I'd do. As long as you haven't given up, I'll support you for as long as it takes. So don't worry about that, Shizuku. Just focus on getting better for us. That's exactly what your mother would want to. You're right, Father. Thank you. I know Mother is the goddess watching over us, so I'll be doing my best to make recovery for you and her both. Kid's got some fire in her belly, eh? Arios? No question who her daddy is. Apple isn't far from the tree, doesn't it? I say she gets it from her mother, if anything. It's almost time for us to return to your room, Shizuku. Doctor's orders. Oh, yes, of course. We'll lock you back inside. Afterwards, Lloyd and the others enjoyed a few moments of light conversation in Shizuku's hospital room. Alright, she can be that to work. You two enjoy your father-daughter time, Arios. Much appreciated, Sergei. We'll see you tonight, Chief. Will do. I'll make Smith and hear all about your cryptid investigation. With the divine dad of Wind here, take some time off, there's a chance to close the gap. The divine what? Hey, later, guys. Thank you for coming, Chief. The divine dad of Wind. I can't believe you said that with the man himself still in the room. Who else do we know who could get away with that? Well, he's my former superior. Can afford to have him a little bit of leeway. Nevertheless, he was correct. I hope you have no objections to investigating the cryptids for today. I plan to be back to work first thing tomorrow. Till then, lend your aid to Scott, Wendell, Eolia, and Lynn. We'll do what we can. Thank you for covering for Father, everyone. I hope your work goes well. And I'm glad you visited too. It was fun talking with you all. The pleasure was all ours, Shizuku. We'll come see you again soon. Take care. That's awesome. Alright, is Cecile not here? Well, I suppose it doesn't super matter if she is or isn't. Oh, she is here. Morale at the hospital has been at an all-time low since Shizuku's operation. Still, that's just the more reason we nurses have to keep a smile on our face. You're right. Having Kia in our lives has taught us how powerful a good smile can be. I'm sure you can provide the same pick-me-up for the patients, Cecile. If anyone can melt their worries away, it's you. That's kind of you to say. The hospital may be down on morale, but Shizuku's still holding out hope. We owe it to her all the same. Nice. Okay. I'm glad it at least went out somewhat well. Man, it's hard not to like move. The reason like the controller keeps disconnecting is I keep moving around. Oh, hello. My apologies, but I think I need some time alone to think. The result of Shizuku's operation must be hitting her especially hard. Yeah, she was the surgeon in charge of the procedure after all. A bit of fishing is just what the doctor ordered. Does he have a different... Alright. I'll do a fish. I caught a turtle. Although I'm here. Alright, ride the car. Let's go over to... I haven't checked in on a Reese in a fat minute. Let's go to the Tangram Gate. And also, I'm scared of progressing the story if I knock out one cryptid, so I'm gonna just wait. Even though I know there's one nearby. Hello, Sergeant Major Seeker. Visiting with the SSS today. Yes, it's good to see you again, Mr. Temis. I'm sorry for the bother. We're actually here for a support request. Oh yes, I do remember hearing about that from the news service. Our specialty here at Tangram Gate is the Tide of Plenty Hot Pot. Get used to eat it as a group. So you serve a mean seafood hot pot here, eh? We'd love to try it. Sure thing. Sit tight while I go whip up a pot. Lloyd and the team ate the tied up plenty hot pot. This is quite flavorsome. Yeah, you can really taste how fresh the fish is. That's the idea. Hot pots are easy and delicious, so we make a lot of them a lot here at Tangram Gate. Eating around a table together always puts the guardsmen in a fun, lively mood too. Now that I think about it, I've never had a meal like this with the Testaments before. Maybe we'll bring them here next time I get the chance. For real? You want to take your downtown gang to a border gate to eat hot pot? I think I know who'd like this dish the best. Perhaps we should let Wazzy handle the review for it then. I was hoping to weasel my way out of doing one, but I guess I don't mind too much. Alright, that's another one. Dan, I kind of want to visit the, I want to visit... Oh, wait, that's right. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Let's go. Man, having a car is so nice. So you have that one. Armorica Village for sure has something for us there. Car travel is so convenient. I really like it. Alright. Hello, Special Support Section. Welcome back to the Ash Tree Inn. Looking for a place to stay? Or maybe a bite to eat? Actually, we're here regarding a support request. SSS explained their mission to gather gourmet recommendations. Alright, that. Crosswell News Service already told me everything I need to know. So without further ado, let me treat you to my chef's special, omelet rice. Don't mind if I do. Lloyd and the team ate the chef's special omelet rice. My, this is delicious. Agreed, superb. The flavors of the rice, chicken, ketchup, and egg are simple, but together they make something amazing. It reminds me of how attuned Armorica is to the nature surrounding it. Nobody can truly say they visited this village until they've had some of this. All this high praise is about me to get red in the face. Sounds like you're pretty fond of this dish, huh, Lloyd? I guess that means you found your recommendation then. Make sure to sneak in a few words what a chill guy Gofon is. He's always hooking us up with some quality grub over at Armorica. Sure, I can handle writing this one. Well, thanks, Muchly. I appreciate if you guys could write something that drums up more business for us. Just my fool of a son think he's doing. It's convenient, yes. I believe there's possibly been a... Hello, Chief Tolta. You called for the special support section? Oh, and Mr. Hayworth is here too. Oh wait, did he? There you are, I've been waiting. I take it you've seen the request. Thank you for coming. Sure thing. Why are you here though, Mr. Hayworth? As it so happens, he has a stake in this particular problem as well. After talking things over, Chief Tolta and I decided it would be prudent of us to consult with the SSS. Considering the circumstances, we thought the situation called for a professional investigation. If that's the case, this might be a serious issue. I recall the description mentioning it had to do with your son, correct? Yes, it's a very complicated matter. I can brief you on the details if you're ready to accept the request. Is now a good time? Of course. We're ready to help, Chief Tolta. Just tell us everything you need to know. Thank you, SSS. I'm in your debt once again. As for what's going on, my son Derek has been acting strangely recently. I get the sense he has some kind of sinister plan in the works. Sinister? Is it really that bad? Well, I don't know the details yet. As a matter of fact, I don't know what's going through that boy's head at all. See, not long ago, Derek told Harold that Armorica would no longer be doing business with him. Really? Why would he do that? Haven't you always been on excellent terms with the village, Mr. Hayworth? Yes, I've done my best to be kind to the people here ever since we started doing business. I came to see Chief Tolta today because I was afraid there had been some kind of misunderstanding. And let me guess, the chief here was just as out of the loop you were. Am I right? Yes, you are. I never intended to wrong Mr. Hayworth like this. Losing a customer in him would have been a grave loss for the village. I'm sure my son is fully aware of that as well. This certainly is strange. What reason could Derek have to go over your head and make a decision like that so rashly? It's exactly what Harold and I have been discussing. Doing so, a certain questionable individual came to mind. Derek has been meeting with a foreigner out of state recently. A foreigner? We don't have very many details on him for the moment. All we know is that he and Derek have been talking behind closed doors. Nothing so suspicious quite like a secret meeting. Quite so. As such, my request to you is to investigate this foreigner for us. If he truly is plotting some sort of nefarious scheme, we need to put a stop to it at once. I apologize, this comes off as rude, but is something like this truly worth submitting a support request for? Surely the logical approach would be to simply speak with your son yourself. Don't think that's our call, Teotot. I'm embarrassed to say so, but the young lady is correct. Derek and I have been at odds for how to run the village for a long time. I've tried to confront him about all this, but I can never get an answer out of him. As his father, it pains me to admit that. No wonder you decided to consult us. That about brings us up to speed. We'll begin investigating immediately. Now I was thinking we could start by interviewing each of the villagers. Feel free to do so. Incidentally, Derek and Elkin are delivering produce to the city right now. You may be better off speaking with them last. Thank you for looking into this, SSS, and I hope you can get to the bottom of things. We'll do everything we can, Mr. Hayworth. Stranger danger. Sure, let's talk to everybody. Gotta get that view though. It's so pretty. My foreigner's been coming by. He's quite the cheerful fellow. He's never without a smile. Something about it really puts me at ease. Okay. Mark's a cozy place in general. It's very cozy. I love. Honestly, Trails is a series. It's a place where I like hanging out in the areas. Like you just chill in there for a bit. Excuse me, I have a few questions for you. And the thing I really like about the Crossbell arc is Crossbell is just one state. It's a very, compared to like the Liberal Kingdom we explored, it's very small. So there's a lot of like, it's really condensed and there's a lot to do, and I think that's super cool. Like the city design is peak. Lloyd asked the foreigner who'd been visiting our Morky village recently. Oh, him? Well, if I had to describe the man, I might say considerate. Considerate? Can you elaborate? Once he was passing by the children as they were playing and they accidentally got his clothes dirty. Rather than raise a fuss, he paid it no mind. In fact, he even gave them some candy. It's absolutely one of my favorite elements of the Crossbow arc. It's a smaller area, it's a densely packed, and there's so many, like, interesting characters. Something I love about the series so far is that the NPCs, like, even, like, just fucking random, they still feel like a person, right? Like, all of these all feel very real people. Like, you can talk to them and they'll talk about things that don't matter at all, and then you can just talk to them. It's cool. I love that about RPGs. And there's not a lot of RPGs where the NPCs feel like people. Or even the characters feel like people. Like, everyone, I love the entire SSS. They're all great. I didn't decide whether to thank, compliment, or apologize to him. He had me speechless. Interesting. Well, thanks for your time. NPCs is probably my favorite part of the series, and the fact that the NPCs have new dialogue wherever the story changes is such a wonderful detail. Yeah, and they, like, remember your actions. Like, if you did a support request for them, they'll remember you. This foreign guy has been coming to the village. Give us some candy. Bro, I hate this controller. Do I have a... I need to get a better cord for it, I think. I thought he yelled at us for getting his clothes all dirty, but he didn't. Man, it's a good thing nice people like him exist. Mom spanked Camille the other day. His butt was all red like an apple. He acts nice, he smiles all big, but his eyes look like they're hiding something. Okay. Excuse me, I have a few questions for you. Lloyd asked about the foreigner who's been visiting our Morky village recently. Oh, him. He's got a keen eye, and I can tell you that much. What do you mean by that? Well, the man's been infatuated with our honey. He was raving about it being a surefire hit, and he could sell across the entire continent. Sell across the entire continent?
What, is he a traitor or something? I've never heard of him outright, but it seems likely. With a certain taste like that, I'm sure he's already made a name for himself. I'd be thrilled if my grandson were to follow his example.
Is that so?
Well, now I know the dude is some kind of merchant. That's good information to have. Thank you for your help. Not a problem. Feel free to talk to me again anytime.
There's been a guy in the village lately who's dressed in the nines. Tell Gramps now he's such a capable lad. Of course Gramps is thrilled. And I can tell he's just flattering me though. No. Grab this. Alright, let's see if I can talk to any more people. A nice man has been hanging around here lately. I hear he's from a famous foreign company, but I've never heard him brag about it. It's nice to know that there's still some people with class in this world. Evidently, that foreigner's been around the block a few times. He immediately sensed my love for Seely and cheered me on. What a great guy. Are you Seely? Aw, cute. You got it, bud. Excuse me, I have a few questions for you. Asked about the foreigners been visiting our Marca village recently. Oh, the man has been saying you're on and off? Well, he's pleasant enough to be around, very polite at that. Polite, huh? I see. And would you happen to know this man's name? Let me think. I believe it was Minith? Or at least, that's what he wrote in the guest registry. Minith. At least we have a name to work with now. Is there anything else you can tell us about this individual? Well, he wasn't too chatty, so there's not much to tell. He did call Derek up to his room a couple of times to talk about something or another. That's pretty much all I know. Sounds like the secret meeting Chief Tolta's been worrying over. Yeah, not the most game-changing information, but it's something. Thank you for your help. No problem. Happy to be of service. If you really want to thank me, why don't you order some food while you're here? I just sampled your food, man. Anyone around the rooms I can talk to? It happened again. Here on the Lucile Starlight stream, we are well accustomed to bloop, bloop. Alright. Okay, we have more info to go off of now that we've spoken to the villagers. This man is named Minith, and he's believed to be a foreign merchant. And he's supposedly a kind man as well. The type that's courteous, patient, and caring with kids. On the other hand, we don't know why he's here in the first place, and that's suspicious in and of itself. You make a good point. Yes, we never did learn the motive of any of those conversations. The biggest thing that stands out to him is talking with the village chief's son in secret. That part doesn't pass the smell test. I'm inclined to agree. It's incongruent with everything else we heard. I say we should follow up on that. Wait, look over by the entrance. That's Elkin. That's the one who went with Derek into the city. He must have just gotten back. Let's go speak with him. Oh, he's the car guy. I remember him. Yeah, he was the one that had the magazine. He's the one that were part of that stupid book quest in Zero, where they like lost all the books. Excuse me, Elkin, right? We got a couple of things we'd like to ask you. Oh yeah, what can I do for you? Let me guess, you can ask about my shiny new orbital truck here. No, sorry to disappoint. Aw, oh, really? Well, it's the Vern Company's latest model. Minith gave it to me for real cheap. Hold on just a moment. By Minith, you mean that foreigner who's been visiting the village recently, correct? Just how cheap we talking here? Get this. I got it for the low price of 50,000 Mira. That is cheap for a car. What the fuck? There are like accessories that like Imelda is selling that are worth more than that. Only 50,000 Mira? What I wouldn't give to be that lucky just once. Did this goddess have it in for me or something? Easy, Noelle. I can see you turning as green as your hat. Sorry, force of habit. Moving past Noelle's mechanophilia, the average market value of a new truck should be nearly 500,000 Mira, which makes the amount you paid exorbitantly low.
That would be a 90% discount. It sounds more like a charity than a bargain. Well, he said the price cut was so we can make our work easier without breaking our budget. He and Derek have some work and some sort of plan, so I guess it's coming along. That Mineth, I tell you, my hat's off to him. Plan? Shoot, Derek said I'm not supposed to talk about it. So you didn't hear that. Anyway, this Mineth guy's the real deal. So you say. Wait a minute. Did you come back alone, Elkin? Chief Tolta said you and Derek went to the city together to deliver produce. We did, but Derek told me he'd catch a bus back to the village later. Said he has some business to take care of at the hotel in the entertainment district. Another meeting with Mineth, I'm guessing. Hey Lloyd, this could be our chance. To speak with them face to face, probably, yeah. We should head over and check things out. Thank you for speaking with us, Elkin. This was very helpful. No problem. Not that I get what you're after, but hey, good luck all the same. Our car is so much fucking cooler than yours, by the way, Elkin. I just gotta say it. I gotta say it. Okay, we can hit up some restaurants here, too. Oh, hey, Lloyd, what's up? Bennett baked up a batch of her newest creation. Here, give it a try. Thanks, Oscar. Make sure to enjoy it later. But if you wouldn't mind, we actually came here to get your help on a support request. Oh, so that's what they're having you do, huh? Well, I'm flattered, honestly. I wish I could recommend all of our breads. But if I had to pick just one, it'd have to be the Bennett Supreme I just gave you. Wow, really? Yep, wish I could recommend my own, but Bennett really nailed it this month. If you're looking for Morg's finest loaf, this is the one. Hold on just a second. Hey, Bennett, I was just in the middle of recommending your... What in Idiot's name do you think you're doing? I'm not done refining that one yet. I'm not letting my bread go out into the gourmet guide until it's at least twice as good as yours. What are you freaking on about? It's already delicious if you ask me. Whatever, just don't let me catch you shilling my stuff without me saying my say-so, okay? Got it? Man, I don't get why she always go ballistic on me like this. All I said was her bread was good. Therein lies your answer, my good man. Guess Lloyd wasn't the only lady killer growing out in these parts. Anyway, seeing as Bennett's completely against it, could you maybe recommend something else? I guess I'm gonna have to. Alright, how about this? It's my latest creation, tender cutlet sandwich. Wow, this really melts in your mouth. Yeah, and this sauce is something else. Great work, Oscar. Thanks, buddy. I'm still developing it, though, so it'll have to be a while before we actually have it on our shelves. That's a shame. Would it be better not to mention it in the article? It's up to you, but I promise to hook you up with the final version once it's done. We'll certainly be looking forward to it. Alright. Cut through here, because I want to go to the cathedral. Because I want to check where Reese is at. I gotta get all my Reese content again because I'm pretty sure Falcon forgets about her in future fucking games. Dude, I forgot the Archbishop here just fucking despises, like, Gralsritter. Sister Reese took an awfully long time to return from her trip to Mainz on the day of the trade conference. Not to mention trekking out that direction put her quite close to the old ruins nearby. Thought as much. Well, I may not know precisely what she was doing. This all but proves my suspicions were correct. Can I help you? I'm in the middle of important research, so I must ask you to refrain from entering unannounced. But, like, where is she? While I'm here. Oh, what's up, man? Gotta visit Guy's grave. Always have to.
Well, if Reese isn't here... The kids on Easter having their Sunday... Oh wait, they're probably... I know she's probably teaching Sunday school somewhere. Why do they call it Sunday school if we're not if it's not Sunday today in game? What the heck? Is there food here? I haven't like looked at these. Fuck, they have like things for the rooms. Character named Yuri. Hey there, craving some ice cream today? Well, that's actually what we came to ask about. You see, we're with the special support section. Alright. Oh, so you guys are the ones with the job, eh? CNS already told me one bit about it. I've been ready for this, so without further ado, allow me to recommend my one and only Septicolored Sherbet. Or is it sorbet? I don't remember. That does sound good. It's my newest creation, a frozen blend of several delectable flavors all at once. I'll even add bits and pieces of candy that burst in your mouth. The texture is an experience you'll never forget. I see, we'd love to try it. Uh-oh. It's cool and delicious. And the presentation is cute too, and I see what you mean about the texture. The candy just explodes on my tongue. Looks like it's a hit with the ladies of the SSS. Sure about that, Tio? Tio looks like she's just hit with a bad case of brain freeze. No, not quite. I was simply too shocked for words. The thrill of the popping candy, the creamy, refreshing coolness, and the perfect balance of flavors harmonizing with your palate like an optimized quartz loadout. This is the beginning of the sherbet... of the sherbet revolution! My apologies. Perhaps I went a bit overboard. Safe to say this one is Tio's new favorite. Do you think you could write about that for a gourmet guide? Yes, I would give it a sterling 5 out of 5 recommendation. I'm glad you liked it so much. Be sure to come back sometime. I'll have plenty more where that came from. And we have not found everyone's favorite dish yet. Can I check out Ark and CL? Can I say hi to my friends here? La, 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 la. Wait, usually we're not allowed to go up here. Oh, what's up, Isla? What are you doing up here, Isla? Oh, if it isn't my favorite little guy and his merry band of friends. I'm guessing you're here to give us some encouraging words for the revival debut. It's something like that. Were you looking into how Silly and Rixia's rehearsal is going? You know, I can get a great view from here without them noticing. It's good to see they don't need me there to give it their all. They both remind me of myself when I first joined the troupe. I guess even you were a rookie at some point. Kinda hard to imagine though, huh? Feel free to tell us about it when we got the time. It's not that I mind, but I wouldn't want to bore you kids to tears. We promise you won't. We'd love to hear your story. I remember how all the papers mentioning how high expectations were for your first performance. So you had captivated the city even before debuting. If I may ask, what was it that made you pursue a career on the stage in the first place? Good question. I'd say it all started when I watched Ark and CL back in my childhood. Oh, I get it. So you want to be just like them, that's it. No, not exactly. It's true their productions were impressive even then, with their talented casts and elaborate sets, but at the end of every show, I would always feel like something was missing, and I just couldn't accept it. What do you mean? Everyone and their mothers would go on about how amazing Ark and CL was. I was afraid there might be something wrong with me to think otherwise. There I was, tiny baby Isla thinking, come on, I could do better than that. Can you imagine? A total amateur like me thinking she could outshine Ark and CL if she was given a chance? Wow, so you were just as passionate even when you were little.
With an attitude like that, I can already see all the friends you made when you finally landed a spot in the troupe. I won't deny it. I was a talentless and inexperienced amateur dancing on the toes of the real pros. But in my heart, I believed I could be the one to raise the bar. I told myself that if I let my performance do the talking, that eventually I'd earn the respect and win them over. Which made you who you are today. Maybe. You kids know by now, but I'm a perfectionist. The catch is, I don't believe Arkansas has ever put on a perfect show. That's why I went out and mined 2 diamonds in the rough, Rixia and Sully. With the 2 of them at my side, I believe we're oh so close to putting on the ultimate show I've dreamed of. Wow, Isla, you're the most ambitious person I've ever met. They say hard work beats talent every time. But in your case, Isla, both of them apply in spades. There really is no one like you. Couldn't have said it better myself. Oh please, you don't have to flatter me over a boring story like mine. When you guys finally have a night off, you should come see us put on our revival performance. Rixia and Sully are going to set the stage on fire with yours truly. It's going to be our greatest production yet. Of course, count us in. We'll look forward to seeing you put on the show of your dreams, Isla. That's really cute. That was exceptionally cute. I like that a lot. I'm just gonna like look around just in case there's any special secret areas for me. Bum, 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 bum. Look, Rixia and Sully are on stage. Is that Sully's Star Princess costume? It's gorgeous. Yeah, but take a closer look at Soldier. It's a little uncomfortable up there. How is that, Yvonne? Perfect, right? Isla's gonna be blown away by my skills. Well, now I give it passing marks, yes. That's all. What about you, Rixia? Tell me what you think. I didn't miss a single step, right? If I had to offer a word of advice, Sully, it would be to put a little more emotion into your movements. It's difficult to explain, but it may help to picture yourself the way you want the audience to see you. How I want them to see me? Can't you be more specific? Randy's right, she's struggling. We should probably leave them be. I agree, this would be a bad time to interrupt. She can do it, I believe in her. Sully's a good kid. Alright. Man, which room is he in? I guess we can just like start checking rooms. Honestly, probably on the top floor though. Alright, we'll meet up again tomorrow then. Good talking to you as always. Wait, aren't you? Pardon us. You're Derek from Marmarka Village, correct? That's me. Is there something I can help you with? I probably should have opened up with this, but we're with the Crossville Police in the Special Support Section. We have a few questions we'd like to ask you. That's so. Let me guess, my father sent you here, didn't he? So he even called the police, huh? That's just rich. He had his reasons. I already know his game. He's snooping around to find out what I'm up to, right? I have nothing to hide. Ask me anything you want. Not the reaction I was expecting. I'll get straight to the point then. We were told you've been meeting in secret with a man named Mineth recently. Would you mind explaining why? Whatever, it's not as though my father can do anything about it. Mineth has been helping me with our little project of sorts. It's all part of my plan to revolutionize the village. Revolutionize the village? Why would you keep something so important from your father? Well-intentioned or not, doesn't it concern him just as much as it does you? I've tried talking to my father about this kind of thing more times than I can count. All he ever says is I've lost sight of our ideals and that making drastic changes won't solve anything. If things continue the way they are, a rural village like ours has no future. Real meaningful reform is the only way for us to keep our Marmarka alive. My father doesn't understand that one bit. I see. It was from there that you encountered this Mineth character. Unlike my father, you're actually willing to listen to my ideas. In fact, he helped me discover a huge opportunity for our village's apiary. I plan on working with him to launch a major enterprise in the near future. You What? Can't you even hear yourself right now? On your own beeswax. That's all I have to say to you. You know what you came for, right? I need to get back to the village if you don't mind. That was rather curt. Yeah, he totally blew us off. Hey, are any of you thinking what I'm thinking? Maybe we could try speaking with this Minute guy for ourselves. Good call. Maybe just give us a better idea what the Jummoke's all about. What do you say we show ourselves in? Here goes nothing. Who is it? Nor any room service. Excuse me, we're looking for a Mr. Minute. I apologize for bothering you, but we're at the Crosspost Police Special Support Section. We have a couple of questions to ask you. Oh dear, you're police officers? Why don't you say so sooner? Come in. The door's unlocked. This was almost too easy somehow. Maybe he's more of a wheeler dealer than we think. Alright, we're coming in. I don't trust him because he has a monocle. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm Minith. What brings you here today? Like I said, we have a few simple questions we'd like to answer. Will that be alright? But of course, I'd be delighted to help an officer by the law. Is there some kind of trouble in the area, perhaps? Not exactly, no. This pertains to you specifically. We want to know more about you and what brought you to Armorica Village. Could you start by telling us about yourself? Well, this is a surprise. Seeing as you're police officers, I suppose I have no reason not to cooperate. To read it, my name is Minith, and I am a corporate executive. My responsibilities range from product development to sales and operations. I've been visiting Armorica Village to secure an important business deal on the behalf of the Quincy Company. Did you say the Quincy Company? Not ringing any bells personally. You heard of them, Mademoiselle? In a sense, the Quincy Company is a famous international confectioner. They're one of the most prominent names in their field. You can even get their products here in Crossbell. Yeah, that does sound familiar. I think I used to buy their chocolates as a kid. I always paid more attention to what's in the wrappers than what was on them. That's quite alright, young man. I too was what they might call brand blind in my youth. See, despite working for the company, I've never been one for sweets. I had a long-standing reputation as an irrefutable salesman, in fact, that led to my current position. My apologies, I didn't mean to get us off track with my personal milestones. It's fine, we're the ones who ask. So, about the business deal with Armorica Village you mentioned. Would it happen to have anything to do with Derek, the son of the village chief? Hello there, buddy boy Alex. Welcome. Hello, welcome. Hope you're doing well. He told us that it has something to do with the future of the village. Oh, did he now? In that case, I suppose there's no sense in keeping those details under wraps. Yes, Derek and I have indeed built a strong working relationship over the past several days. We were aware of that much. Could you elaborate? But of course. No, don't ignore the fact that I clipped through the couch. The Quincy Company is constantly seeking out new opportunities to grow our confectionery business. As such, the head office tasked me with a project to that effect. Our goal is to gain a foothold from which we can expand into Crossbell. In other words, you want to establish subsidiary of the Quincy Company here in our state. Precisely. I began my inquiry by paying a visit to the department store in the city. There I found it. The luxurious, high-grade honey produced in Armorica Village. The honey is made of lotus flowers in the village fields. I do recall Mr. Hayworth praising it for its quality. Simply trying to avoid reading Kai spoilers, so I turn on a random trail stream as a distraction. That's a good idea! I'm also desperately trying to avoid Kai spoilers. Because I have a really good memory, and if I see something, I'm gonna remember it. We'll get there eventually. I still have a lot. I still have Cold Steel to get through. And he should. That honey is the product of nature's bounty, passed through the ages of generations. Seeing those fields like the goddess herself showed me the way of a brand new confectionery venture. I call it the Armorican Honey Company. The Armorican Honey Company? Not exactly pushing the envelope, but I won't deny it's pretty catchy. We plan on selling candies made primarily from Armorica Village's delectable honey. But in order to do so, you'll need the full cooperation of the villagers themselves. And so, I approached the incoming chief, Derek, with the most magnificent proposal. I asked if he would like to oversee the construction of the factory as well as the new business enterprise. Yeah, I muted a lot of keywords for Kai, and so far I haven't seen that many people talking about it. Although it's like I'm realizing, so I'm new to despite being an RPG person, I love RPGs. It's my favorite video game genre. I'm not on RPG Twitter. I was primarily on vtuber and like just like art Twitter, but ever since the announcement of the Sky FC remake, I've been propelled into Trails Twitter, and I love it. I love seeing everyone talk about how much they like characters. There's a lot of really positive people on Twitter there. It's very cute. But now I log on Twitter, I'm like, oh, people are talking about Cold Steel, I better log the fuck off. And the Trails Twitter is so wholesome. You guys are great. Like, I just like replying to people, it's fun. Like, even though I'm technically supposed to be a VTuber Twitter, I don't know. I'm super glad how far this series has come in terms of English releases. We're only 2 games behind, and Daybreak 2 is an early 2025 release for the boot. Yeah, by the time I get there, by the time I'm, like, caught up, I'll probably be able to play, both Daybreak games, right? And I heard that, like, isn't the Sky remake, FC, or is Kai the first, international release, or is the Sky remake going to be the first international release? I don't have my facts straight. But that's really cool, regardless, whichever game it is. That's really, really cool. I love it when, like, old RPGs, like, get translated to English for Western audiences. It's super cool. I think, like, just games should be spread throughout the entire world. Like, it's art. Like, it's really, really cool. You offered to make Derek the manager of a Quincy Company subsidiary? Naturally, my company make full use of its sales and marketing expertise. The fields, too, to be overseen by our staff. We don't want to cause trouble for the villagers after all. On the contrary, we wish to only ease their life's burdens. Where do you intend on building a factory, though? After discussing a great many possibilities, I've settled on utilizing the village's private property on Old Armorica Road. Since it is only ever used for storage, Derek was readily willing to agree to the arrangement. I think Sky the First might be the first international one. I want that game to sell so amazingly well. When that game releases, I'm definitely going to do like a giveaway on Twitter for it, and then like buy someone the game, because I want as many people to enjoy that wonderful story as possible. It is criminal that Western Direct showed it for legitimately 6 seconds, and I was screaming. Using a real-time translator tech to play Kai in English right now. Nice. that's dedicated. Since it's only been used for storage, Derek was readily willing to agree to the arrangement. Do we have like a release date on like a translation for it? Not that I'm there at all, I just am curious. Derek was readily willing to agree to the arrangement. No doubt almost anybody would be under those terms, especially with how keen Derek is on revolutionizing the village. Everyone comes out a winner, isn't that just swell? So glad you understand. In my eyes, Derek's talents and strong sense of responsibility are more than enough to qualify him for the position. Not that I know of, gotcha. Without to divulge all I can, does that answer your questions? It does. Thanks for your cooperation. I think we have a much better grasp on what's going on in the village now. Is there anything in particular that you would like to discuss further? Not at the moment, though. Sorry to take up your time. We'll be going now. No problem at all, officers. Come again anytime. Please take care. The guy is a fucking polite man. Where do we even begin? This is quite a plan they've put together. Evidently, Minith is more shrewd a man than we took him for. The whole spiel took some untangling, but sounds like it could pay off big time. I'm hoping it's late 2025 release since they announced Daybreak 2 so fast. Me too. I hope so too. Seems too good to be true, honestly. At any rate, I think we've got all the answers we're looking for. Yeah, let's head back to our Armorica village. Chief Tolta's gonna want to hear about all this. Oh, it just cuts here. Okay, that's fine. I don't believe this. Minith is with the Quincy Company? And this whole Armorica and Honey Company business. This is quite an extensive plan they have. It involves building a factory on the village's private property, no less. Never did I take Derek as the type to pursue something like this. Has Derek returned to the village yet, by the way? That's right, I don't believe I've seen him around. He said he'd be returning to the village when we ran into him at the hotel. Well, I must confess that Derek doesn't come home very often these days. He said he's been renting a room for himself at the Azure Inn. I understand Mineth has been staying there as well. Perhaps that is what Derek's reason for relocating. That way, his plans to industrialize our land could proceed without my knowing. What a shameful excuse for a father I am. I wouldn't be so sure about that. What if moving into the Azure was actually Mineth's idea rather than Derek's? Maybe it was him who was trying to keep you from catching wind of what's going on. What do you mean? I'll let our dashing leader here handle the details. Ignoring that first part, I'll do my best to explain. Is there something more to this than we realize, Lloyd? Keep in mind that I'm only speculating, but I have my suspicions about this Mineth character. What do you mean? The plan he laid out for us would supposedly benefit everyone involved. Our Morica village gains a new industry, while the Quincy Company gains a subsidiary in a market they want to expand in. At a glance, it all seems well and good. Almost too good to be true, don't you think? Well, not as you mention it. As another point of concern, consider the ridiculously low price at which Mineth sold a new Orbital truck to Elkin. In this context, we can think of it as an upfront investment. An Orbital truck isn't something you gift to someone at random, not at the prices they go for. I've never heard anyone of selling it for only 50,000 Mira until now. What are you two getting at? Is that he knows he's going to make the Mira back, doesn't he? That is very strange indeed. A company as large as Quincy wouldn't normally invest as much capital into an unproven startup. They wouldn't, would they? I don't like where this is headed. It leads me to believe that Mineth has an ulterior motive. One that guaranteed to make him profit. This is just conjecture, of course, but I would still suggest that you keep what we're saying in mind. I will. We'll have to be very careful about how we approach the matter. And kudos on the fine investigative work for SSS. I feel as though I finally understand what's going on here. Thank you for the help. Happy to, Chief Tolta. Are you saying we can handle it? You can handle it from here? We could continue investigating if you'd like. That's alright. You've done more than enough for now. As soon as I heard about the plans to build a factory on our property, I knew I could never support such a thing. I'll have to speak at Derek later and try to persuade him. Not just as his father, but as a chief. Perhaps that would be for the best. We'll be excusing ourselves then. Don't hesitate to follow us up with anything else we need to do. Of course, I'll be sure to call on you if your need arises. Okay. Stranger danger complete. Nice. Oh my god, there's still this one to do. I wonder if we can, like, talk to, Derek. Derek, we think you should try speaking with your father one more time. Waste enough words on that man already. The village chief is stuck in his old ways. He refused to so much even consider any of my reforms. I'd all be but thrown in the towel if Mineth showed up and gave me the opportunity I was looking for. My father can't be trusted with the future of Armorica. Mineth and I will be the ones to pave the way instead. Still can't shake the feeling that there's something suspicious about Mineth. If only Derek could see that. Yes, but I doubt we'll be able to get him without irrefutable evidence. Well. Okay, my car is here. Cool. Back to Crossbell City we go. We still got some eateries to take a look at. I'm checking if I missed any stalls here, because sometimes I miss stalls. Alright. Oh, I've heard about that. So you're the ones writing the report, are you? Well then, please feel free to sit at any open table you like. If I may make a recommendation, our new seasonal herb pastas go absolutely superb. Thank you, we'd love to try it. Lloyd and the others seated themselves and sampled the herb pasta. Well, how do you like our chef's specialty pasta? This is delicious! The flavor is rich and intense, but with a light, refreshing afternote. You can taste each and every herb, and the texture is perfectly al dente. Oh yeah, spaghetti in a can. This ain't one bite you know is made by a pro. Glad you all enjoyed it. Maybe we should bring Kia with us next time. Sounds a good idea to me. Thank you for dining with us today. On behalf of all at Vingsept, we look forward to your next visit. Bum bum. Just checking around, looking for any potential stalls that I could possibly miss. Give fish. Oh, we can trade. That's actually really cool. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's go in here. Oh. Can I help you? If you want to place an order, you're at the counter. I'm sorry, we're actually here regarding a support request. Ah, the gourmet guide. Yes, I know of it. This is our midday rush, but I won't turn you away. Find yourself an empty table. You'll be sampling the pride and joy of Long Lao, my peerless fried rice. Oh man, I can't wait. Sounds great. Let's grab some open seats. We're just dining. This is a fun food quest. I like it. Lloyd and the team ate the peerless fried rice. Delicious. You really know your stuff, Zhangs. I wish I could pronounce these. I'm so sorry. I don't think you'd be able to get a masterpiece like this anywhere but Long Lao. You better believe it. Fried rice is always one of my specialties, but I also recently improved upon it. That's why it is peerless. Nothing compares. Wow, you aren't kidding. Who would have ever shot it just so simple could taste so complex? I used to master all the time at the barracks, but it's totally different when this one is made by a professional. Don't forget the swallow. Damn. We gotta shovel it down the hatch. As long as he enjoys the food, I couldn't care how she eats it. Would you like seconds? I may plenty to spare. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've never seen Noelle like this. She's like a kid in the middle of a growth spurt. I think we know he's gonna handle Long Lao's right up. It's all yours, Noelle. Let's see. We have favorites for... We like Tio. We found Tio's favorite thing. We found... we found Lloyd's favorite thing. We found... Alright, so we have 4. We have Lloyd, Tio, yeah, this whole party. Oh, Reese is here, what the fuck? The SSS, fancy meeting you here. Hey Reese, are you here for lunch? Indeed. I came into town on my break for something to eat. The fried rice at this restaurant is simply delectable. Oh, Reese, you haven't lost your love for food. She's right, though. That does look good. What about the plate count? She's gonna put Shanshan through college, is that's right. There's something odd about seeing a church sister in a place like Long Lao. What an odd combination. Ellie doesn't seem to think this is out of the ordinary for Reese at all. I love Reese so much. Any place to eat here? I'm gonna check on Ignis like I always do. Reese is so good. What are Walls doing now? Beats me. Doesn't look like he's been on his pad for a while either. Hasn't been any trace of the guy anywhere for 3 days now. Last time he was spotted was when Huey ran into him at the Harbor District. Yeah, Walt totally ignored them when they tried to get his attention. Something's definitely up. Let's split up and search for clues. You two look around downtown. Talk to every last face you see. Right. We're on it. These guys don't know where Walt is? That's concerning. Where could he be? Oh no. I hope they fire. I hope he's okay.
I want him to be okay. We can't review Trinity because it's not, it's a bar and the bar is already covered. Alright. I believe we have one over here. Your luck, officers. I'm about to let you sample the very best my cart has to offer. The best of all, it's on the house. I call these my heavenly noodles. Eat up, ladies and gents. What a comforting presentation. That deep red broth tells me it's gonna have a kick. Maybe a punch and a chop while it's at it. Ah, come on, give it a chance. Get past the eat and your taste buds will be flying right up to the cloud 9. Oh boy. This would probably I feel like Randy's gonna love this shit. I probably feel more like Gehenna instead if her tongues are on fire. Well, here goes nothing. Lloyd and the others ate the heavenly noodles. Hey, you're right. It's spicy, but with a deep, complex tang. I won't deny that it's delicious. My only concern is how hard it is to eat without splashing the broth everywhere. Good point. I don't think it'd be an easy stain to get out. It's always the ladies that tell me these things. And I say that if you're enjoying the best staring noodles under 80 of the sky, they don't care about a few stains. Damn straight. Randy? There's a whole world of rich flavors just beyond this bowl's spicy horizons. Combined, I had a feeling. I heard spicy, I was like, that's Randy. Combined with that, these perfect supple noodles dancing in the broth, and you've got something only a real man can appreciate. This is it. Azure, my man. This is the part of the noodle you've been telling us about. Yes, you finally get it. Cherish it, young one. That's true enlightenment you're tasting. As a reward, I shall teach you the recipe that served as the foundation for these very same noodles. Master it and open the eyes of your friends. Hey, thanks, Azure. Randy was really into that dish. I guess that settles who's writing the piece about this place. So we just have Ellie, and oh, it's just Ellie. Yeah, it's probably gonna be that dish at St. Ursula, so we're gonna wait on that. I can't remember. It told me St. Ursula. Yeah, 48 hours if I recall correctly. All right. Counterfeit caper. Down the crossbow station ASAP. Depending on how long this quest seems, I hear a career mission as bracers. We have, wait. Oh, crossbow station, not police station. These two look important. Never mind. Raymond. There you guys are. Thank God you're here. You came to help me out, right? Hey, Raymond. Sounds like you're in a bind. Wait, are you alone? I don't see Inspector Donovan anywhere. Right, about that. He's kind of wrapped up in something else right now. Anyway, would you mind if I gave you a quick rundown? Please do. According to the details, the requester you're after is a counterfeit dealer again. Boy, am I. The legal reforms instituted by the new mayor allowed us to crack down on this sort of thing. The 2nd Division's been beefing up its efforts against it as a result. And now that counterfeit dealer's managed to worm her way back in the crossbell. Oh, is it the old woman? We've been staking her out for the longest time until finally I caught up to her in the act again. Wait, are you saying this is the same one who came through Tangram Gate earlier this year? What kind of person does something like that? Oh, that's right. You helped us back when we screened the passengers on the bus. Let's see. How did I describe her? Foul mouth. Frighteningly loud. Surprisingly spry for her age. To sum it up, I see she's a bad Afghana. I see. Sounds like quite the character. I'd love to meet her. I gotta hand it to you though, Raymond. Since when were you such a dark horse? Damn fine work catching that slippery old prune again. Yeah, about that. She managed to cut and run in the end at record-breaking speed. Things were going so well until then too. Evidently, the old woman refuses to unlearn her old tricks. It's safe to assume our little fraudster is hiding inside the station right now then. Bingo!
Man, you guys are smart. It looks like she's trying to make break for Arabonia. I bet she's already shook us off, too. Little does she know, I'm right on her tail. I spotted her over on platform 2, waiting for her train without a care in the world. There's still some time before the next one on the Empire arrives. This is the perfect chance to apprehend her. Pump the brakes there, bud. It's really all that open and shut. What the hell do you need us for? Right, so here's the kicker. Since Inspector Donovan's busy, I'm the one handling the case. Problem is, maybe I sort of kind of lost the nerve to catch her on my own. Raymond, confidence issues aside, it's the fact that you're short on manpower here. The Crossville Station is a large area to cover on your own, so the perimeter isn't secured, so you could easily escape. Ah, you get it. See, I had no choice to call her in for backup. I'm gonna need the SSS to lend a hand if I plan on shutting down this counterfeit dealer once and for all. Basically, I need some of you on the lookout to make sure she doesn't try to slip out of the station. I mean, heck, you already caught her once before. Think you help me take her down again? Okay, Raymond, I get the picture. We'd be happy to help you out. Oh, awesome. Thanks a bunch. I owe you big time for this. So, first things first, let's figure out who's gonna make the arrest. Which one of you wants to come with me? How do you guys think we should split this up?
I think you should assist him, Lloyd. You're the only other detective here. I would be mildly apprehensive about leaving it all up to Detective Raymond.
Yay, I heard that. Oh, who am I kidding? I can't deny that I feel better with Lloyd in tow. Alright, that makes 2 detectives. I think it'd be a good idea to bring one more person for support. The other 4 can stay on lookout duty.
In that case, who would you like to join you? Let's give my Gore Tio. Tio's recently becoming a big favorite of mine.
You're up, Tio.
Understood. Give her some love. I've been giving Ellie a lot of love and care recently. I think the guide recommends that I bring Tio along here. Which is A-okay with me.
Rest of you, keep an eye on the exits. Remember who we're dealing with. Anything could happen. Stay sharp, everyone. I don't see any sign of them. They may have already boarded the train. We should make haste.
Okay. Attention all travelers. Pre-departure inspections will be on the next service to Calvert to be concluding shortly. We ask that you please remain for boarding during the time.
Sounds like the train at Calvert is departing soon. Now where could our counterfeit dealer be hiding? Pretty sure I spotted the old bag and slipped in her way earlier.
Counterfeit dealer located.
A fellow trader, eh? How's business in Crossville?
Not well, I'm afraid. I had a rough go of it thanks to a business rival impeding my sales.
That's rather unfortunate. Honestly, people like that are a disgrace to our industry.
I'm not sure my own shortcomings were at least partially to blame. That's why I decided to head for the Empire to make a fresh start.
Your mercantile resilience is admirable. You know, perhaps it was fate that we met like this. But I can introduce you to some of my connections in Arabonia.
Oh my! You really do that for me? Well, thank you, kind sir. I do believe I'll take you up on that offer.
Not on our watch, you won't. Crossville Police, Special Support Section. Long time no see, ma'am.
Hello, Miss Counterfeit Dealer. Perhaps you recognize this munchkin?
Bet you thought you lost this, huh? You're not getting anywhere this time. What in blazes is going on? I'm afraid I don't understand this woman, a counterfeit dealer? State law has changed since we last crossed paths. We're taking you in on suspicion of illicit business activity. We have the station surrounded. There's nowhere left to run. So why don't you make things easy for us and turn yourself in already?
I said bite me, you shit-eating brats!
Holy... What?
You cornered me so I couldn't escape, did you? Screw me over once, shame on me. But twice? This is why I despise the police. You're all a bunch of snakes.
Says the snake oil saleswoman herself. If you don't want to get caught, then you shouldn't have holed up in this...
Who asked you, jackass? So what if I'm surrounded? If you want to take me in, you have to catch me first.
I don't think I'll ever get used to those words coming out of that mouth.
This is no time to spacing out, Lloyd. We need to move.
Yeah, Right, after her. All exits and entrances are secure, so all you gotta do is grab her. This poor merchant. Dumbstruck. Snot-nosed little punks. They want to cut off my escape? Fine, I'll make a new one. Most entertaining lady in the old series. Bring her back, Falcon. She's on par with Anton. Attention all travelers, we apologize for the wait. The next service to Calvert will be departing shortly. Please, she's not gonna jump on this fucking train, is she? That's my ticket out of here. No shot. You're kidding! Holy shit! No fucking way! It can't be! Inconceivable. How desperate can you get? Man, how the hell am I supposed to explain this to Inspector Donovan? Let's go, Tio. Roger. Roger. Go where? Wait, seriously? You're not actually thinking of chasing after her, are you? How else are we going to arrest her? There's no time to talk this over. We're moving on ahead. What do? I can't just leave this all to the SSS. Wait for me! What the fuck is happening? We're doing this, I guess. What the fuck? Are you okay, Raymond? You know you didn't have to jump onto the train with us, right? We can handle it from here. I'm fine. The inspector assigned me to this case. I can't just let him down. Besides, it wouldn't be fair if you two were the only ones who got to look cool. I see. Perhaps I misjudged your seemingly non-existent fortitude. But more importantly, where is the counterfeit dealer? Oh, I'd be so fucking scared being up here. She must have escaped into one of the passenger cars. If we start from the rear and clear them out one at a time, there won't be anywhere left for her to hide. Let's move, Raymond. Right behind you. The old bat's not getting away from us this time. Did that old lady just jump down from the roof? Yeah, who the heck is she? Shut your yaps and quit gawking! Who do you think this is, a show? She's a demon. There she is! What? How are you brats so persistent? Don't you know when to quit? How ironic. I was about to say the same to you. Surrender peacefully. You have nowhere else to run. Yeah, give it up. You got you cornered. Ha! I thought you might say that. You listen well, you whippersnappers. So long as Adios light shines on this continent, I will never be caught. Never! Seriously? What does she even think she can do at this point? Oh, never mind. After her. Get back here. This train's finally moving again. At last I can get some rest. Alright, it's time to bid our long and due farewells to Crossbell. I can't help feeling a little guilty to our comrades who were caught by Hue. That just means they weren't adequately prepared. Their failures are on their own. Regardless, we'll be certain to pay the syndicate back for in kind for them one day. What was that, gentlemen? Pardon me for intruding your lively conversation. What? You're Hue? Damn it! You tailed us all the way here? Did you seriously believe Master Cal would allow you to escape so easily? Gentlemen of the anti-immigration faction, we're gonna have to ask you to come with us. Once we reach Altair, we'll disembark on board a train right back to Crossbell. We're done for. They're one of the terrorists? Holy shit! I'm away, bozos. Huh? Holy shit! My damn hip! Didn't I tell you numbskulls to get the hell out of my way? All rats, I can just stand here. The fools will be on me any second. What the hell? What is this old bag? Let me ask you something. Were these lunkheads giving you a hard time? Yes, I guess they were. Thanks to the assist, lady. We owe you our lives. I don't know what you did to piss these goons off, but beggars can't be choosers. I need all the help I can get. So listen up. If you have any sense of gratitude whatsoever, fall in line and come with me. Who knows? Pull your weight. I may just be your ticket to freedom. What? Really? You heard me. Chop chop, boys. Right.
She's colluding with terrorists now? Wait! What just happened? What is happening with this fucking quest? She's back on the roof again. Looks like there are other people following her too. Don't tell me she had reinforcements on the train all along. That can't be. All of her subordinates should have already been in custody. You must pursue them regardless. Yeah, you're right. Okay, back to the roof, everyone. Whoa! What the? Are those the terrorists from the Republic? The ones who attacked the trade conference? Great, we just have to run to the CPD. I don't know what you're doing here. Damned if I let you pass us in irons. Take one step further and it'll be your last. It's your only warning. Evidently, your guess is right on the mark. Though, why are these terrorists ally themselves with the counterfeit dealer is mystery to me. Either way, it's gonna take a lot more than the threats to make us give in the terrorists. We're bringing you in by force if we have to. Wait, I never signed up for this! These guys can't be that hard to deal with. Let's just fucking go in. This song is so good, what the hell? Okay, that's not a lot of damage. It's a little bit more damage than I was expecting. Alright, Calamity Edge. Stun grenade, that can probably cause faints. Not looking forward to that. Okay, why does Burning Heart like literally lie, by the way? Because defense, it says defense goes up, but defense actually doesn't go up. Now I can Silver Thorn both of them. Take that rush turn away. Got confused on one of them. Easy peasy. Let's just S-break the second one. And because we stole that turn from him, we can just take him out. His comrade's dead, so he's just gonna attack him. We can call Zeit from all the way from. He's like, I'm on my way to the train. What are these bricks? Lonnie's barely with a pull up. Those are the two that mean business. Forget it. We bought ourselves enough time. Pull back for now. Right. That was nuts. Damn it, we let them get away again. Yes, but there's nowhere left to run for them to escape. Keep your wits about you. They're unlikely to go now without a fight. Yeah, let's just, like, heal up a little bit. Alright. Why is this old woman's side quest so fucking intense? Stop right there! You ankle biters know when to give up, don't you? Anyway, I thought I lucked out running into these three youngsters. Stop stalling, you're at the end of your rope. There's nowhere left to escape. Now come quietly and surrender now. This is chapter 3. That goes to use 3 as well. Yeah, you heard the man. Ugh, damn.
We can let ourselves lose to punks like these.
I swear to the goddess, kids these days have no backbone. What exactly do you mean? Do you honestly think that escaping is still a possibility?
I just don't think, I know it. Didn't everyone have to tell you geniuses not to count your chickens before they hatch? Once you reach Altair, I'll have you right where I want you. The Republic is my turf, see? That means I'll have the home field advantage. As soon as we pull into the station, the only thing left of me you're going to see is my dust. You gotta be kidding me. You still planning on making a run for it? You're cornered on the top of a moving train for Adios' sake. Ha! Now you listen to me, you baby-faced little twerp. As long as there's ground at my feet, I'm gonna walk it as a free woman. So go ahead, catch me if you can. You'll never take me alive, coppers. Now get that through those little walnuts you call brains already. Yeah, what she said. We're at the other step of the way, ma'am. Are you out of your minds? How can you possibly still think you can get away with this scot-free? Then again, if anyone could ever maybe an old woman, it's really off a rocker. If I don't catch this arrest, the inspectors will chew my ass off. So let that crusty windbag talk. She's not getting anywhere on our watch.
Detective Raymond, I concur wholeheartedly.
If this is the way they have to play it, then we have no choice to end things here and now. Let's go, everyone. Do whatever it takes to neutralize them.
Yo, pass me the soap. What's up, Draco? Thank you. Okay, I'm passing you the soap. What's up, everybody? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. And thank you, Royal Hoshi, for the follow. I super appreciate it. I'm passing you all the soup. How is your stream? Hello, Raiders. I'm Lucile Starlight. I'm a queer space VTuber, and I play lots of RPGs. And we're playing Trails to Azure right now, the 5th game in the Trails series. Thank you, Onyx Logging, for the follow. I very much appreciate it. We're doing a D&D one-shot on the PC with a German phone. That's... Oh, I see. That's funny. Oh, D&D's awesome. I've always wanted to do D&D streams. I just need, like, a content group for it. Really fun. Anyway, I'm arresting an old woman. Alright, let's do it. Let's go, everyone. Do whatever it takes to neutralize them. Just how many times do we have to go over this? If you punks really think you can stop me, then go ahead and try. Get 'em, boys. We're gonna get an old woman and a fucking some terrorist groups. I want to take advantage of this crit, so let's just. She almost got one shot. I'm gonna take that rush from her for sure. It would be so rude of me. She has 35 HP. She has 35 HP. It would be so rude of me to use this on her, but it'd be so fucking funny. I'm beating the shit out of an old woman. Let's go, Lloyd. Tiger, charge! I think I got her. I think I got her. It's. But yeah, if you guys like RPGs, feel free to stick around. We're gonna do the side quest, and we're gonna probably do our own raid. Alright, that guy's frozen and probably useless for now. But I'll hit him. Alright. We go for another freeze. We also summon Zype for attack delay. We also Ether Buster. Yo, yelling at me. Thank you for the follow. I very much appreciate it. Thank you all for the follows. That's really awesome. Ever the step closer to 1K. I'm hoping we can get there by the end of the year. It's the goal this year. The goal is 1K this year. Alright. Oh my god, he's fighting? He missed, but like, goddamn. Defense down, attack delay. Lloyd, a raging spin on these two. Nice. Thanks, bud. Bop, bop. Grenade. Wow, double miss. Fuck these two up. Okay, Raymond, you can't just miss like that, bro. That concerns me. Ooh, he's low. I have to Burning Heart again. Okay, Raymond, can you hit an attack? You are legitimately useless. Okay, I can't get this out. I gotta heal him. Unironically. I gotta get over to him. Alright. Okay, finally, thank you. Alright, go get him, Lloyd. Nice, hit the feint. Oh my god, he hit someone! Awesome. We did it! Ugh. My leg. Damn these old bones. Maybe attacking the old lady was going a bit over the line. I'm checking the wiki right the fuck now. I swear to God, if I get less DP because I attacked her... Fuck! In this battle, it's possible to win without killing the merchant. This will grant you an extra DP. Well, in my defense, it was really funny. You crumb-crunching bastards. You never get away with it. Her persistence defies all reason. Not even the terrorists are able to hold out this long. Yeah, seriously. Anyway, at least we apprehended them. What's our next move, Raymond? Alright. We'll be in Azure soon, so I guess our best bet is handling them with the Republican army. Right, they should all be in Calverdian citizens. Better that they be handled by their own. Okay, let's ask the conductor to contact Altair Station and let them know we have some people in custody for transfer. It was worth it. Hey, we're back in Altair. That's where we saw Kevin. Allow me to extend my thanks to CPD for all your hard work. We'll take custody of them from here. You just leave it up. Yo, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah, we appreciate the help. Get moving. Damn you. You'll pay for this. You'll all pay for this. That's enough out of you. Don't tell me what to do, you pissant little bullet sponge. Don't let any of you know how to treat a lady with respect. Pissant? Take her away. Oh my god. DP bullet sponge. A bullet sponge. Okay, there is wiggle room in this game. No, FC had wiggle room. I literally missed like 2 quests in FC because I like didn't realize how like the timers worked. It's SC. Second chapter has, I think, 2 BP worth of wiggle room. It's insane. Not to sound unprofessional, but I hope they send her somewhere we'll never have to see her ever again. Likewise. We have to make sure that woman never gets the chance to pull another stunt like this. Allow me to thank you one final time. Take care on your way home, you 3. We will, and thank you too. Yeah, SC had no wiggle room. It was crazy. I was off by so much. I hope we did enough. I would have preferred us to be the ones who made the actual arrest. An understandable reaction. The circumstances were not the most favorable. However, we can find solace in the fact that she was unable to escape. Here, here. Plus it means I get to keep my ass. I have to write up a report for Inspector Donovan. Right. Good luck with that, Raymond. So, are we all set to make our way back to Crossville City now? Yes, we shouldn't linger here. Sure, but since we're here, why not get some sightseeing in? Are you serious? Some other time, Raymond. Do I see him? Am I gonna see him? Am I gonna see him? Aww. I thought it was gonna pan to, like, see Kevin still here or something. I don't know. They bothered giving Kevin a portrait for this game, but he was in, like, 3 cutscenes. This was not the result we expected. No matter. The important thing is that we didn't let the stragglers escape. For now, let's return to report to Master Cow. Agreed. The SSS duo then waited to board the next train back to Crossbell. After forcefully dragging Raymond away from the gift shop, the 3 finally bid the Republic farewell. I love how these games are crafted with so much care. I don't know. There's so much world building. I think the world building. I think the Trail series so far has had the best world building in any RPG series I've ever played. Like that title like is so strong here. Imagine our surprise when we heard you gotten yourself all the way over to Calvert. Seriously though, didn't expect you guys to sign up for an epic train chase. We apologize. We should have tried to contact you. Well, we managed to apprehend the counterfeit dealer, so all's well that ends well. No arguments here. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. Well, I should get back to the 2nd Division and write a report on all this. So, I guess that means I'll be seeing you all later. Yes, job well done, Detective. Oh no, you 2 were the real stars of the show today. I don't think I've had a chance in Gehenna of arresting that crass old crone all by myself. I can't thank you guys enough. Crony, that's... Not at all. We were glad you called for us. Offering support is what the SSS is all about. The only thing you have to do is ask. For sure. I'll drop you a line if I ever need your help again. Nice. Looking at what wiggle room we're up for other games, you can only miss 4 points in 0. Yeah, I ended 0 with rank 3. Do I have a lot of Sepith? Not really. I haven't really been fighting. Alrighty. Let's go report these quests. Also, I just realized it swapped my party around from what I wanted. Get out of here. We're rocking Noelle and Wazzy for this chapter. I don't think I hit max rank in either crossbow game, unfortunately. I think I got really close. I think it's just really hard to do on a blind playthrough. That's why I'm looking at a guide to see the hidden quests. Because I want to do at least every side quest. I may not get all the bonus BP. Because I'm not following the guide. I'm just looking if there are hidden quests to see. Actually has a lot of wiggle room. 25 points. That is... What was the FC's wiggle room? I'm curious. Because it felt like it was a lot. Considering I missed things. Alright. Hey, 8th class. Medal of Luster as a reward for your performance. Speed plus 15. It's pretty cool. I'll give... Honestly, giving Noelle both medals seems pretty appropriate. I wonder if it's worth, because right now I kind of have Lloyd as a spammer of crafts and stuff. Where's back alley? There it is. Yeah, we can buy this. I for sure want to buy, like obviously, like, we're gonna want at least 2 of these of Still Blue for Tio and Ellie. Passionate Rogues for, like, if I want to build just straight up stats, I probably give this to Lloyd at least. Maybe Randy or Wazzy. But, like, the Evergreen is for sure, like, Wazzy, because Wazzy already has a shit ton of evasion. But... But, yeah, it is pretty late. It's almost 10:30. We did a lot of side quests today. And next time we are going to continue the main story with this cryptic response measures. We have one of the boathouse, I believe, and then other stuff. And, that could be tomorrow. It might be tomorrow. I'm, like, really in the I really want to beat this game before focusing on my backlog, because we're gonna take a little bit of a break after beating this game. And after we take a break, we'll be on the Cold Steel train for a fat minute. My roadmap plan is take a small Trails break after this game to sort of process it, and then we're gonna play Cold Steel 1 and 2. Take another small break, play another RPG, because I really want to play Visions of Mana and Final Fantasy 16. And like Final Fantasy 16 is gonna be the one after this, but I have to wait because I just I had to hire a plumber to fix like some piping, because like some animals got underneath my house and like chewed through a bunch of shit, and my house was like flooding underneath, because I live in a mobile home, so there's a lot of space underneath the house to easily like pick it up and move it somewhere if need be. And he was here for 15 minutes. All he did was put a piece in, and it cost me $600. So I'm broke as hell right now. But let's see if there's someone to raid. Let's see. Cordy's playing some stuff. Let's see if I can find any friends of mine that are raiding. Oh, Q is raiding. Or I mean, Q is live. Hero is live. Let's raid my friend Qshi. Yeah, Q's pretty cool. If you're still in the mood to watch some Twitch, her streams are very comfy. She's playing a game called Lollipop Chainsaw something. It looks funny. But Q streams are always big vibes. So let's for sure show some love with a raid. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and thank you all so much for the follows. We had 960 today. That's really awesome. I guess allow me to plug my Discord while I'm at it. !Discord. If you like RPG content, we play a lot of games. We talk about a lot of games. If you're into that, feel free to join that link. If not, no worries at all. But yeah, I'm gonna click start raid. Feel free to join up in that. And yeah, I hope all the newcomers enjoyed. I will see you all whenever. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow, but I'll probably stream Friday. And I don't know what I'm streaming Friday, because Plucky Squire's kind of bugged for me right now. But yeah, have a good night, everybody. Bye bye.